All right, everybody, welcome in, baby. I think that was less than 6 seconds. I ain't gonna lie. I got too excited, chat. I got too excited, chat. I got too excited, bro.
That wasn't even a minute.
We here, chat. It's the end of the year, baby. So you know what we got to do over here at the Infernal Gaming Podcast for episode 115, baby. We live with it, man, too. We live on twitch.tv/BLAZEDxENFERNO, live at twitch.tv Eknight117, and live at twitch.tv/RIZING RAMBO Infernal Gaming Podcast. Man, we on a lot of platforms right now, man. And if you're watching this video version on YouTube, you see, we got a nice new overlay for the podcast, because I'm planning on in 2026, I want to do more of these. I want to do more live podcasts. I want to do a variety of different, like, just talk shows via stream and stuff like that, and give you all the chance to kind of interact with the stream and just kind of, be a part of this thing, man. But before we start the show, I want to talk about, obviously, my co-host and my guest we have on. So you already know, I got my boy Eknight117 up in this bitch.
Hi.
Y'all already know. And then I have a returning man. He's been rocking with the podcast since episode literally like 2 or 3. And we're on episode 115, by the way, so that should let you know. I got my boy Rising 115. We're listen. I'll talk about it in a second. Hold on. Let me get these shits done, and then we'll talk about it. So I got my boy Rising Rambo in the building. Rising Rambo, shout out yourself, man. Let them know where they can find you, all that good shit.
Yeah. Pleasure to be back, big bro. Y'all already know who I am, Rising Rambo. Y'all can find me on Twitch, Instagram, and all that good stuff. Just type in Rising Rambo, man. Don't not replace that S with the Z, man. Don't call me Riz, man. It's
Rising
not Riz.
Rizbo?
Shut up.
Right, Rising Rizzler?
Go on.
That's all I got, dude.
No, I'm done. I'm done, bro. I thought it was Sev.
Oh, that's literally his old thing. Okay, all right, bad. I thought he had
socials there.
Yeah, he had no socials.
Dog, I've been saying too much social shit, man.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Come on.
All right. So also, I got my boy, man. Listen, I had to bring somebody who's kind of qualified to talk about some games tonight, man. Because I know Rambo's gonna give us a game that he fucking didn't play as his game of the year this year, just like he did like last year. He's gonna do the same thing. So I had to bring somebody. I had to bring somebody on the podcast that actually played some fucking games this year. I got my boy King Se7en. Yeah, y'all may know him as he just got promoted to mod today on stream. Live on stream. So he's a professional cock rider now.
Everybody.
He's not gonna pay you.
Never gonna pay you. Never getting paid.
I get paid.
Do it. Purge the chat.
The tiers of the chat. I get paid.
Oh, by the way, Se7en, you might have to change your mic too. Your mic sounds like it switched to a different, like maybe you're using like your headset or something like that. Yeah, it doesn't sound as crisp as it does when we're like usually playing it. You usually sound a lot more like.
Yeah, it switched over.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
there we go. We got my boy Se7en in the building, man. Shout out my boy King Se7en. Shout out your socials. He doesn't stream or anything like that. This is just a really good friend, man. A really good friend. And I'm gonna get.
I don't stream anymore. You can find me in Blaze's Discord, which I'm sure there's gonna be a link in the chat any second now. You can also find me under Blaze's desk, which is where I usually hang out.
Pause, man. Pause.
Wait.
Pause.
Absolutely, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Hold up.
It's comfy. He's got to be a dog bed under there, dude. I got a dog bed under there and everything. It's fine.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
He feeds me beer occasionally. It's fine.
When I'm frying in Call of Duty, I'm like, did I do good? He's like, yeah. And yeah, man.
Hold up.
You can't be under there. No, but these are the guests I got this year. I try to do something a little bit more diverse this year, only because I know this is going to be a very controversial episode, man. I'm not going to lie to y'all. A lot of people are not going to like the takes that I like, but I'm going to start this podcast off by saying me and Eknight are going to give y'all our top 5 list for 2025, man. And it may totally different from yours or the one that was showcased on the Game Awards, dog. And I want y'all to know, listen, that is okay. I want you guys to have your opinions always. I will never take your opinions away from y'all. But listen, tonight is about me, Eknight, Rambo, and Se7en telling you guys our opinions on the top 5 games or just the game of the year in general of 2025, man. So I hope y'all ready to be upset. I know a lot of y'all already know what my list is, but I can't wait till we get there, man. I can't wait till we get there because I think I'm gonna surprise some of y'all with my list a little bit, man. So without further ado, let's get into the podcast. But before we talk about our list, I got a game review for y'all. We're gonna take a brief second to review this game. We got one game to review for y'all, and that is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. No, I didn't beat it yet. I've been playing a lot of it though. So
this is more of an impression.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Probably more an impression. So,
listen, you guys have been listening to the podcast for a long time now. We don't finish games.
I finish games if I stream them. I gotta stream them. But Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, really loving it. I'm loving the fuck out of it. I think it is like a perfect return to form, new generation Metroid game. I think I have no problems with the story so far, or the biomes, anything like that. I did see the controversy of the music in certain areas being locked behind the $30 amiibos. I did see that. I didn't.
Kind of egregious.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I didn't purchase the amiibos, so I can't really speak nothing on that. All I can say is I really like the combat. I really like the story so far. I really like the environments. The open world desert area is kind of fucking like boring to traverse, but I get it. It's supposed to just be a big open desert. Hopefully more things open up as the game progresses, because I think I wouldn't even say I'm halfway through. I would say I'm like 30% through the game. And I really like the game. We're going to be streaming a little bit more of that game here on Sunday at twitch.tv/BLAZEDxENFERNO. Shameless plug. But yeah, I really like the game, man. I really like the game a lot. And I think that this game may be a Switch 2, because we'll talk about it later when we talk about our game of the year list. But I think this is the first definitive game other than Donkey Kong, which I haven't played, but I've heard nothing but great things about the new Donkey Kong. I think this and Metroid Prime, if you're interested in either one and y'all want that kind of higher fidelity, better gameplay, this might be a Switch 2 seller for you. It does have graphics mode and performance mode on the Switch 2, which is crazy. I'm playing on, I believe, graphics, because it's just like I'm playing a single player game. I don't care if it's higher than 60 frames like that, as long as it's persistent 60 frames. And it looks gorgeous. It looks great. It controls really well. I've been playing with the Joy-Cons literally. So I've been using, one Joy-Con in one hand, one Joy-Con in the other, and kind of playing that way with the damn, Mike Tyson in this bitch.
You playing the mouse and keyboard way?
Motion controls. I have tried the mouse and keyboard way. That shit's kind of cool. Like, if you're that type of person that has enough desk space, it's like, hey, I'm gonna put this other, controller down and, control it like a mouse. It is really cool. I did try it a little bit on stream. It was dope, man. It was dope. I enjoyed myself. And I thought it was pretty dope, man. I mean, Black, I see you in the audience, man. We'll pull you up in a little bit, man. I'm gonna pull you up in a little bit. Hopefully you keep on listening, because we're gonna pull you up in a little bit, man. Make sure you're ready, man. If you hear me, just reply in my Twitch chat. But yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is great. I'm gonna wait until I beat it. I want to wait until I get at least like 10 hours in to really give you a definitive score, but I do think it is worth the money, man. Unlike some other games that I played this year. Another review, quick review, because this is more of a first impressions as well. Silent Hill F. I did play Silent Hill F. That was a game that came out this year. Speed running this review. I really like it. I like the horror. I really like how it kind of taps into like that 70s, 80s Japanese like movie vibe a little bit with like the music and stuff like that. I think it's perfect. I think it's fucking amazing. I love it. I can't wait to play more of it. I'll also be playing some of that this Sunday. That's going to be another game once I beat it because it's a lot shorter than Metroid. So I should beat it relatively soon. I'll be able to give you like a definitive review and stuff like that. But if you like horror, look, this one is more combat based too. And like I've heard some people kind of like compare it to Dark Souls. I don't think it's Dark Souls. I do think there's a level of difficulty with the combat, but it's nothing like crazy. Like you just wait for an opening, you strike, and then you just beat the shit out of something until it dies. It's pretty simple. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all I got for both of those games that we got to review. I don't think any other games we got to review, so we can literally just jump into the longest topic of the fucking entire podcast, which is the Game Awards. What's up, bro?
I have a question. Do you have a segment on here where we can shit on a game for a minute?
Oh, we're gonna do that right now.
Like anytime.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
It's not in the Game Awards. It has nothing to do with the Game Awards. It just came out.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Was it announced?
I mean, it's been going for 10 years. I mean, as far as like the development goes.
Should we?
I want to
Is it Ashes of Creation?
No. Yeah,
it's Ashes of Creation. Oh shit, go ahead, bro.
I just want to shit on it for a minute because like I'm so disappointed in it because like I'm an MMO player. I love MMOs. What I don't like is you got a game that's been in development for since 2015. They were given $750,000 on Kickstarter. That is a lot of money to be given just for a video game's development, especially for a company that's just starting out. Then in the alphas, we're charging people $400+ just to tell them how to fix their game. Like you're having somebody pay you to help you. But that's backwards.
400. Wait, no, wait. 400. What do you mean, like a
when it started?
Like a founder's pack to gain access or something like that?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. And then eventually it got down to like 120 or something, like 100. Either way, it was upwards of $100 to help them fix their game, and so that way you could play it early too. That's kind of like the caveat, right? But then they released it on Steam, just like I think it was on the 11th, so like 8 days ago. They released it on Steam. It's in early access. Why you need an early access period after 10 years of development is crazy. But what gets me the most is that this game showcased gameplay right around the same time New World came out, and the gameplay looked fantastic. I just want to know why the game looks like it was from 2008, 2007. Like, it's terrible. Like, I watched somebody play it, and I'm just like, what? You zoom out, and everything's all choppy. It's freaking terrible. I mean, I get it. You need an early access point, but after 10 years, your game should not look like this. Clear cash grab. Hot take. Some people like it. I don't care. I think it looks like crap, and I was really disappointed because I was looking forward to that game coming out, and when it actually came out, I can't.
Yeah, I wanted to play that shit too, man. I was a little disappointed because, I kind of found my forever MMO within Final Fantasy 14, even though I'm taking a crazy hiatus from it because I got burnt out from the ridiculous 100 and plus something Realm Reborn. You know what I mean? So I'm taking kind of like a little hiatus, but I will be getting back to the game. You did, but that shit,
you're gonna burn out.
That shit burnt me the fuck out, bro. But yeah, that Ashes of Creation shit, pretty disappointing, man. Pretty disappointing, man. Pretty disappointing. Did anybody here play Where Winds Meet to a I want to say more than like at least 6 hours?
I didn't get a chance to download it and try it. No.
Okay.
I think my boy BK definitely did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the only person is in the audience that's Black. He played quite a bit of it. He'll have more input than I would. I played a little bit. It's great. I enjoyed what I played, but I have so many other games to play.
Okay. So we'll pull up Black in a little bit, and we'll let him give a review of that because I did think about that. He's got to have like 50 plus hours in that shit, man. He went crazy with that joint. So I have it downloaded. I have literally like 50 minutes in it. I don't have a lot of time, so I really can't speak on it. But what I can speak, the PUBG extraction shooter. I'm glad you brought that up, Angel. I did not play that yet. I'm planning on playing that tonight on stream if I can. I gotta look up kind of the rules and stuff like that. If I can stream that, I think I'm gonna end up streaming that here tonight because Rambo got invited to the playtest as well. So
What's it called?
it's called PUBG Black Budget.
Yeah.
It's their extraction shooter. Yeah.
Yeah, they announced that shit like 2 months ago on Steam. And they were like, yo,
Yeah,
if
see
you're
if you can
interested,
get in.
be one of the lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, see if you can get in, man.
Yeah, I requested access. We'll see what happens.
All right, yo. So let's get into the main topic of this podcast almost. Besides our
Your
list,
favorite armors? I don't have any on this character.
we got the Game Awards chat. The highly anticipated, like, I think the Game Awards is literally at this point has reached the level of I was saying that, like, I think this year we've kind of seen the Game Awards kind of almost hit that level to where it's on the level of like the Oscars, the Grammys, the Emmys, shit like that. I think it's getting up there. I really, truly think, even production wise, the way they handle some of the awards, I think it's perfect. I do have some critiques which we'll talk about later on, I'll bring up later on in the show. But I'm gonna ask Seven what he thought about the show without talking about like the games that were shown off, because we'll talk about that in here in a little bit. But without talking about the games that were shown off, the trailers and stuff like that, how did you feel about the Game Awards and stuff like that before we get into it?
Absolutely loved it. Shout out Flute Guy. Flute Guy did it again, man. He tore it up on that final roll on the orchestra. Man was getting it. He was getting it. He gets it every year. And that dude needs a raise. That dude needs to be like the lead instrument player. I don't know if there's a role for that.
Like instruments, like every 3
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, every single time it switched songs, like for each different game, because it went through the whole 6 games. He would switch the instrument. It was like, dude, and not only that, he still had the energy to keep getting it. It was like, damn, man, he's just going.
Yeah,
like I wish I had that energy.
That boy crazy, man. Shout out.
He does cocaine for sure. Just saying.
Yeah, absolutely. I like everything you said there, man. What about you, Rambo? I know you was in the Discord when Seven, because shout out Seven, he was streaming it to the Liddy Gang Discord so we could all watch it together. How did you like it without talking about like the games that were showcased and stuff? Did you like it? Did you think it was fair? All that type of stuff.
Honestly, yes. I personally would say some of the games I did not play. However, I seen other streamers like yourself and everybody around me play it, and I could say one of those awards they deserve it. Can I say its name? Can I?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
How you say Expedition 33
Yep.
deserve it, man. And I personally would say, even though I didn't play it, but just seeing the gameplay from people's point of view and watching it, I'm just like, yo, yeah, they deserve that reward, that awards, and everything else, yeah, it was fair. I got no complaints, but I'm gonna save my case right now because I really want to jump in and talk about the other games that I'm excited that's coming out soon of 2026.
Hell yeah. And what about you, E-Night, man? What did you think about the Game Awards? I think you were streaming it, weren't you?
Oh, I was like playing Arc Raiders and then half like tuning into the Game Awards like halfway through. So yeah, we got some pretty good goop during it. Got some pretty decent goop, the squad. But yeah, fucking I caught tail end of it pretty much. Okay. Saw Expedition 33 win like 9 awards. And
the most in history.
I want to say there's a couple games I feel like deserved a couple more awards, but maybe because of their respective, like, I guess, controversies is probably why they didn't get them. Like, I felt like Arc Raiders should have been in best sound design based on like the way the audio was, but you know, Battlefield 6 got that, and I'm not too mad at that.
Okay.
But yeah, honestly, I do think that like the whole conversation around the fact that one game basically sweeps the entire night and people were mad about that, kind of, I don't know. I feel like,
Well, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. We'll talk about that at the end, man, because I think that's, I mean, like I said, without talking about any of the winners, because we're going to dive into that right now, man.
well, 90% of the winners were Expedition 33. So
what'd you feel about it, Blaze?
There's really only one winner, honestly.
How did I feel about it? I think, like I said, I think I really enjoyed the production. I really enjoyed like Evanescence being up there.
Oh, yeah.
I really like the musical pieces that they did. I like the whole spectacle of it. My only problem with the entire show, no bullshit, is the last game they showcased, which we'll talk about. We'll talk about when we get there.
For that.
Yeah, I have a rant about that too, and it may be like the opposite of yours. So I'm looking forward to it. No, we'll see. We'll see when we get there, man. Let's talk about the winners though, man, because I know y'all want to hear about the winners of the Game Awards. So we're gonna start off with best performance. It's awarded to an individual for voice-over acting, motion, and/or performance capture. We got Ben Starr for Expedition 33, Charlie Cox for Expedition 33, Erika Ishii, I think is the way you pronounce her name, from Ghost of Yote. Okay. And then we got Jennifer English from Expedition 33. Kanatsu Kato for Silent Hill F. She's the main character. She plays Hanako in Silent Hill F. And then Troy Baker, who played fucking literally Indiana Jones in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. The winner for this was Jennifer. Yeah, the winner for this was Jennifer English, man. She killed it, man. And I can't lie. When we did our predictions, me and E-Night did our predictions, I voted for Troy Baker because I feel like he did such a great job at just being fucking another person. Like literally another person that's established. And that's kind of like, bro, he was Harrison Ford. That man was Harrison Ford, dog. He was fucking Harrison Ford, bro. And I thought that was phenomenal, dog. I thought that was phenomenal. And I really enjoyed that game. Before we even get into our list, honorable shout out to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, man. I think that's an honorable mention. Great game. I had a lot of fun with it. I did think it was like kind of a little open-ended and like a little, it kind of like lasted a little too long. It was one of those games where instead of being like 15, 16-ish hours long, it probably would have been better if it was like an 8-9 hour game. You know what I mean? With a little bit of replayability towards the end and shit like that. But I think he did a phenomenal job. But it went to Jennifer English, who played Mael in Expedition 33. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that?
Honestly, I'm gonna I'm gonna be honest. Troy Baker really played that. He really played it well, man. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, damn, he didn't win, bro really killed
he embodied an entire other person,
like the voice and everything. I'm just like, yo, top notch,
bro. Like that shit's crazy. That's when like Earl Jones died, who played Darth Vader, and then like whoever took over Darth Vader's voice took over. Like that's some fucking heavy shoes to fill, bro. Like not anybody can just like do that shit. You know what I mean? Like I think he did a great job as literally being Harrison Ford. Like, you know, like when we see like the Batman movies or like the Batman games and shit like that, like they don't try to be, you know, Kevin Conroy or anything like that. They just try to be Bruce Wayne, but with a different voice. Like Troy Baker literally embodied Indiana Jones and Harrison Ford, which is crazy. No,
he did well.
Mael also put a lot of emotion into her character. If you played Expedition 33, you know she put a lot of emotion into her character. So I can't get mad at this, man. You know what I mean?
I got some hard feelings on this one.
Go for it.
I'm in agreement. Troy Baker should have won. I loved Mael's character, but Troy Baker should have won that. And the only reason that I'm kind of considering that even like a thought that would just because you look at the performances, you look at who he's up against, right? He should have won, but little fact is, The Great Circle came out on December 9th of 2024. I don't know why that was he was even in the running because it was a 2024 game, but I don't know if they do that as like a rollover because they do it, because I think maybe this came out.
They cut it
after or
off, I
near it?
think, at and around December, end of November, I believe.
So that kind of goes into my next point is that maybe, I think maybe he could have had a better chance would that game have come out later in the year because not a lot of people are gonna if they played it and beat it. Not a lot of
Like
people
a
are really gonna think about
recency
it.
bias type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, like a recency bias. Like a lot
I
of
think
people
that
probably
does
voted.
play.
Yeah,
you know,
it definitely
little bit
plays
of
a
a factor
part.
in that.
Definitely, we'll
Yeah.
talk about that too in the podcast. Trust and believe, dog.
But I'm not saying I'm not saying Mile was bad though. Not by any means. She did great. Jennifer English did wonderful at voicing Mile. But I something about the way he did Indiana Jones and was able to really sound just like Indiana Jones, and it made you feel like it was Harrison Ford. I didn't know it wasn't Harrison Ford until I looked it
That's
up.
crazy.
I was like,
like that's crazy, man. I think
So-
this is the only category where I literally had a problem with it. Like no lie.
Yep.
I thought the dick riding was a little like I had a lot of people like hit me up about the Game Awards and be like, yo, like I think they I like Expedition 33, but I think they dick rided a little bit. I was like, yeah, this award should have probably went to Troy Baker because he's playing a non-original character, and plus he's literally trying to sound like another person. Like again, like we got to think about the time where Roger Craig Smith played Batman in Batman Origins, and he literally just was himself. He was literally himself, but he was Bruce Wayne. He was literally himself though. Like that's like him trying to sound like Kevin Conroy in the fucking Batman games. Like he didn't do that. Troy Baker literally became Harrison Ford, who became Indiana Jones. So it's like, again, we're going to talk about it towards the end of the podcast because if you've seen the Game Awards, you already know. Eknight already said it. Expedition sweeped, bro. They sweeped in this joint, bro. Most wins in history, dog. So we're gonna swing it over here to best action game for the best game in the action genre, focused primarily on combat. We have Battlefield 6, Doom: The Dark Ages, which is another game recency bias. Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi: Art of the Vengeance. Hades 2 won this joint. And I think it might have been like its only win, to be honest. Which upset a lot of people because people thought Hades 2 was gonna like kill it. I want to play Hades 2, but I'm gonna wait a little bit to play that shit. I'm gonna definitely wait a little bit to play Hades 2. I mean, how do y'all feel about this? Do y'all care? Do y'all not care?
For best action game?
Yeah, because Battlefield lost, bro. Battlefield. People told me Battlefield had this in the bag, man.
I don't know, because again, I haven't played Hades 2 and it's a roguelike, so it might have had some pretty intense moments and
for sure did. I
played Dead Cells. I played a Skull, the Hero Hunter, which is like an off-brand indie game, roguelike, and those types of games get really sweaty once you get towards the end. And I know Hades 1 was really good from what everyone was telling me that actually played it. So I'm not too mad about this one. Battlefield 6, I feel like I'm kind of like in a weird place where it's like it's a really good shooter, but as like an action game, it getting beaten out by something else, I can reasonably see it.
Okay. Anybody else feel some type of way about this? Battlefield didn't win, bro. A lot of people told me Battlefield had this in the bag, man.
I don't have any hard feelings for this one. My vote was for Doom: The Dark Ages because I really liked it. I thought they did fantastic on it. But I didn't play Hades 2. I didn't even watch Hades 2, so I can't really speak on it. It may have been a fantastic game.
Man. I'm going to be playing Hades 2 on stream next year, bro. I'm going to be playing Hades 1 and Hades 2. I'm not really a big fan of the roguelike, but the more I watch of this game, because I've watched a good amount of it, like I really enjoy the like art style and stuff like that, man. So Black King said Battlefield is not an action game, man.
I would disagree.
I disagree. I
What?
think it's an action game, man.
What are you
It is
defining as
an
action in
action,
this context?
Yeah, he thinks it's a shooter.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's action.
the
It's just
shooter is
it's a trash
action.
game.
It's
Sorry,
just-
I have hot takes on that one. I think the game's trash, but it is an action game.
I don't know too much about Hades 2, but I was surprised Battlefield 6 didn't get that award. I was like, damn. But it was a good run. It was a good run. My bet was either Doom or Battlefield 6. It was one of those two. Because Doom is heavy impact on action. Like, just
hell yeah.
like
like
straight gore. My apologies.
No, you're good. I like Doom: The Dark Ages. I played the shit out of it. It was a lot of fun. It's a different play style than Eternal, which I think was like the main complaint about the game. It was a lot slower paced, but you were a lot tankier, so you could actually take hits. Whereas Eternal was more of like a twitch based reaction.
Mhm.
If you took a hit, you're kind of fucked unless you're like getting off your glory kills really fast. So
Right.
like, but I enjoyed the different play style. I also liked how arcadey it was. Like you got into a giant mech, you got into a dragon like riding sections that were just kind of like cartoonishly old school from like the early 2000s. So like I it was a refreshing game to play. I don't like I was surprised to see it nominated as best action game, honestly, but like at the end of the day, it's a solid entry. I wasn't really too like I guess upset that it didn't win anything,
Mm-mm.
but I don't know. It's like Battlefield 6 is a solid pick. About Doom: The Dark Ages is a solid pick. Hades again, didn't play it. Only seen top down gameplay. I'm sure it's a solid game. What else was over there?
In that category, we had Doom, we had Battlefield, we had Shinobi, and then we had Ninja Gaiden.
I'm surprised Ninja Gaiden didn't get it.
I think
Is that a re-release?
No, it's Ninja Gaiden 4. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't know. I haven't played the game yet, but I think what kind of hurt that game was just like. I think people were kind of like. I honestly didn't know the game came the fuck out when it did. So when it came
I thought
out,
they
it was
re-released
like,
2 or something.
They did, and it just like I think like less than a month ago, Ninja Gaiden 4 came out. So
yeah, I was not on my radar at all.
Yeah, bro, that was one of them ones, man.
Ninja Gaiden 4 was a re-release.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's probably why it didn't get it. Because it also didn't have a lot of hype around it, not a lot of advertisement around it.
Right. Next category we got, man, is best RPG for the best game design with rich player character customization, progression, and including massively multiplayer experiences. We got Avowed, which I was surprised was on here.
That's what I said.
Expedition 33, who won this, Sean. You know it won this, Sean. KCD2, which is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is a game I own that I'm going to be spending, once I beat Ghost of Yote, I'm going to be spending my hard-earned time running through that game. Monster Hunter Wilds and the Outer Worlds 2. I mean, I expected Expedition to win this, to be honest. I think it was like the best out of these picks, even though I just did pick up Outer Worlds 2, but I have like an hour and a half played, so I really can't speak too much on it, but like it's an RPG. It's definitely an RPG. I can say that.
That's crazy.
Definitely an RPG. It's definitely funny, man. Definitely funny like the first game was.
Yeah, I played 4 out of the 5. The only one I didn't play was the Outer Worlds 2. I thought Avowed was great. I thought it was a fantastic game, but obviously, I mean, Expedition 33. Yeah.
It's hard to go up against that shit, man.
I think I was just surprised Avowed got it because I played a good portion of it. I got to like I think like where you get your 4th and final character.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, it just felt like the world was kind of empty once you ran through it. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair.
And then a lot of the NPCs that you see walking around are just like not even real. Like a lot of the dialogue is just like it's very surface level when I see like an RPG. Even comparing it to Obsidian's other game, Outer Worlds, I felt like that was more well crafted than Avowed was. I like the action and the combat in Avowed, but I didn't necessarily find myself being too immersed in it. So it just surprised me that was even on the board as like a game of the year nomination.
Yeah, that's
All right.
fair.
Let's go into a category none of us care about real quick, man. But besides me, best mobile game. For the best game playable on mobile devices, we had Destiny Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom
RuneScape.
X, Sonic Rumble, Pretty Derby, because I'm not gonna try to say that first word. That sounds like a fucking slur. It's not, but I don't know how to pronounce that shit. And then
Was that
Wuthering
the
Waves.
horse anime girls?
Yeah, that's the horse anime girls. Yeah,
I'm surprised that didn't win.
it did win.
Oh, it did? I thought the a different game won.
Well, Wuthering Waves. Now, Wuthering Waves won something else. I was kind of surprised. I was kind of surprised Wuthering Waves didn't win this, but then I thought like the power of horny is like way too strong. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah, dude.
yeah, the
Sex
power,
sells.
yeah,
I don't know. I think the power of gambling is stronger.
I don't think so. I think sex sells.
That is a
Yeah.
literal horse betting game.
It is, but I think the horny is
Oh,
pretty strong in that joint too. So I think it gets away with that.
I voted for Wuthering Waves. I mean, I've seen it played. I've seen Pretty Derby played as well, and I haven't seen Destiny Rising because I just don't care. No offense, but ever since Destiny 2 did what they did, I don't care. Sonic Rumble I've never seen. Persona 5, The Phantom X I've never seen. But I did vote for Wuthering Waves. I'm not surprised it didn't get it because it's kind of all I saw this year.
Man, we love Wuthering
play
Waves
many
over
of these
here,
mobile
man.
games.
We love
Other than
Wuthering Waves,
that
man. 'cause
RuneScape game.
like I just bought
RuneScape,
I just got me a
Oh.
iPhone 17, and like when I review it to people, when I tell people about this phone, I literally tell them I bought this shit as a console. It is literally a console. Like, bro, I played Resident Evil 4 on this bitch. Like, I
That's great.
downloaded and played Resident Evil 4 on this bitch in full fidelity, and it was perfect. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So it's like I have Wuthering Waves on my PlayStation, but I do have Destiny Rising. I played a little bit of it. I do have Wuthering Waves. I think Destiny Rising is I think it's better than regular Destiny, which isn't saying a lot, but I think they dove into a lot of like the MMORPG elements a lot better with Rising than they did with like, you know, the Destiny 2 and shit like that. And then Wuthering Waves, I played a lot of. I think Wuthering Waves is my favorite gacha game. Like, to be honest with you, like it's just it has a rich story. I think it's better than Genshin in every way. I care about the story. I care about the characters. I care about the world. You want to keep grinding. That's how I feel about that joint. So if you haven't played Wuthering Waves, man, definitely check that out, man. That's a heater right there. That's definitely a heater.
So, are you saying you got an iPhone? Is it 17? You said.
Yeah, I got 17.
You got an iPhone 17 just so you can get got by the gacha games.
That and just I wanted more space on my phone and shit, but like I literally have a console in my hands now. It's crazy.
Hey,
because the games run fucking insane on this joint.
So you're telling us you just bought a phone for more storage, but play more gacha games.
I mean, I haven't played Wuthering Waves on my phone yet, but it's there. It's downloaded. All 30 gigabytes. It's there.
Jesus.
Best debut indie game, man. You already know who this went to, man. I shouldn't have to tell you. It went to Expedition 33. But the other nominees,
didn't get that.
Yeah, the other nominees is Dispatch, Blueprints, Palit. I don't know what the fuck that is, bro.
Despacito 33. Yep.
I mean, Expedition 33 is gonna win this joint, bro. Like, I don't know why people.
It is technically an indie game.
Yeah, for best debut game created by a new independent studio. I mean, I'm gonna play. Studio. I'm gonna play Dispatch next year sometime on stream, twitch.tv/BLAZEDxENFERNO. But I mean, Expedition 33 is just it just set the standard, bro. It literally
Mhm.
set the standard. So you can't be mad at that. I mean,
I kind of was surprised that Silk Song too. Hollow Knight also didn't get that one either.
yeah, I was a weird
Yeah,
one.
it wouldn't be an initial, even though they are indie. I don't know what the
Oh, right, it's not
category said.
Breakout. That's right.
Yeah, it's not debut.
Really?
Let's talk about a category that Expedition lost in, man. Best audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. We have Expedition 33. We have Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yote, Silent Hill F, and the winner, Battlefield 6, man. Battlefield 6.
That's generally surprising to me.
It's not surprising to me at all. Battlefield 6 has some of the best audio design I've heard in like any game, bro. Like that shit's crazy. That shit's genuinely crazy, bro. Genuinely crazy. Like if there was any other game I would give it to, it was probably Silent Hill. Probably Silent Hill. I mean, probably. Because again,
Exactly like it. Yeah.
yeah, I think Silent Hill's the only other. I don't know why Ghost of Yote's here, but I think Battlefield 6 winning this was like almost like if Expedition would have won this, I would have side-eyed Jeff Keighley a little bit. I ain't gonna
Well,
lie
I
to you.
mean, does sound design include music, or is it just
No,
overall sound effects
no,
environment?
It's just the sound effects
So,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised that Arc Raiders didn't get that, because I feel like
Yeah,
Arc
that
Raiders
game
is
has great sound
that
design.
audio
Great.
design is, especially
Great.
Prox Chat, is fucking insane.
Amazing.
So the
bro.
fact that it wasn't even nominated was crazy to me.
Let's talk about a category was nominated in and won. All right, that's a good way to go over it. Best multiplayer for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. We have Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain. Get that shit off of here. Peak, Split Fiction, and the winner, Arc Raiders, rightfully fucking deserved, chat. Rightfully deserved, man. Arc Raiders is an amazing fucking game, dog. And listen, if any other game would have won here, besides Split Fiction, because besides Split Fiction and Battlefield 6, I would have been okay with those, because Split Fiction is a really good game from what I've heard. Yeah, bro.
No contest.
I think Arc Raiders definitely. I think Arc Raiders
more
highly
fun in Arc Raiders and like a bullet. Like it's an extraction shooter, but like it's so goofy sometimes, like with the Prox Chat and people just doing stupid shit. And I've had like musical flute fights, and like I've done a Stella Montes outbreak where I'm just RPing as a zombie and just running up to dudes and whacking them with my tool and just like hissing at them in the zombie voice. Like this shit, you can do so much in this game just to have fun with it and not take it too seriously.
Yeah,
and the community is really surprisingly like
really
good. Like,
good.
yeah, you have rats, but you play solos. Most time people are nice, try to help you out with the arcs, play PvE content. Like it's a good game.
Facts, bro. Great game, man. Great game. Great fucking game.
No
well
contest.
deserved. Well deserved.
Yeah, I
man.
mean, I enjoyed Night Rain. I did. I thought it was a great game, but at this point, you got Arc Raiders up there. It's kind of it's up here. Night Rain's like down here. But the proximity chat is just fantastic. Like there's some people turn into like the best voice actors in the world when you're playing. Like you just get those crazy people. You know, like the guy with the talking about your Torrente sitting around a corner. That was fantastic.
Word, man. We love Arc Raiders over here, man. Great game, phenomenal game. You talked about Silk Song. Let's talk about the only category I think it won, which is best action adventure game. Not just action game, action adventure game, which is for the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. We had Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, Indiana Jones, Split Fiction, and of course the winner, Hollow Knight. Honest to God, this could have went to any one of these and I would have not have fucking cared. Like, honest to God. This was one of those ones where it was just kind of like...
I think Silk Song deserves it since it's a traditional Metroidvania. And we don't get a lot of those anymore.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think Metroid Dread got this category.
Yeah,
it came out.
I definitely agree. Definitely agree. This was a highly won one that I Appreciate it. Best ongoing, which is my favorite category right now, man. I ain't gonna lie. Best ongoing for awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. We have Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and the GOAT in the winner, No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has been nominated for this category for like 4 years in a row, and I think this is the first time it won it. No bullshit.
Nope,
Really?
won last year. No, it won it last
okay,
year.
okay.
I could have sworn it won.
Yeah, I'm about
one
to
of
say.
these years,
I
yeah.
think it even won the year before.
Listen,
I'm not gonna lie. I
it-
think
it-
it
I'm
won
pretty
the
sure
year
it's
before.
won.
Listen,
like,
well
ever since
deserved.
like it
Well
dethroned
deserved,
Fortnite
dog.
or something.
Listen, well deserved. This is one of those games that I always tell chat. I'm like, yo, if y'all want to see me stream it, I'm down. I'm down to come back to No Man's Sky. I think it's I think where they have it at right now is a phenomenal space. No pun intended. That I would love to explore and just be in with the gang and stuff like that. Just a great time, dog. Like, I think this was well deserved. My runner-up for this was Helldivers 2, but if Final Fantasy 14 got it or Fortnite, I wouldn't have been mad. Or the only one I would have been mad about is Marvel Rivals, because I'm like a Marvel Rivals hater. I'm not like a hater,
Yeah,
but like I just
I
How
feel
do
like
you-
it just came out though. Like it
It
just
did.
came out
Like,
the end
how
of
is
the
that
year.
ongoing? It just
Yeah,
started this
it's still
year,
in its
like
first year.
beginning,
Yeah.
like February. Like, how are we putting that in there as an ongoing game? Like, it's not
Yeah.
ongoing.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a hell of a lot more. I'm like Helldivers 2, I feel like at least this past year did a really good job with the Halo Legendary War Bonds, kind of like uniting the console gamers, PC gamers together
Yeah.
over that. And the Xbox gamers finally got in. So I was kind of sad they didn't win, but what's it called? Fucking No Man's Sky. Considering how long it's been since I
Almost
played it
10
from
years, bro. Almost
when
10
it first
years.
came out and was a No Man's Lie, everyone was calling it because it was like fucking not what they promised, and now it's like pretty much what they've promised now.
Mhm.
You know, it's nice to see that game actually like come up and get some recognition.
Yeah, man, for
Right.
sure.
So
For
My
sure.
vote was for it was for Final Fantasy 14, but I mean, I'm not mad that No Man's Sky won it. It deserves it. It's done its job, and it's still doing its job. And it makes me more excited for Light No Fire, which is gonna be.
Can't
coming out
wait for
tonight.
that. I can't wait
Marvel
for that.
Rivals officially launched
Yeah.
on December 6th. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that the cutoff date was like right before
Exactly.
that.
And I feel like a year compared to all these other games that have been respectfully out for like 5+ years. All of these games have been out for like almost like 9+ years on this list.
I was
Like,
gonna say Fortnite's been out for what, 8?
I don't even think
Yeah.
Rivals.
Yeah,
I don't
8.
even think Rivals deserve the spot on this list. Like, there's so many other games.
Yeah,
They could-
even if
They
it was
could have
a
put
technical
Apex
full
Legends in.
year.
I hate Apex Legends. They could have put
I
Apex
feel like
Legends
Rivals
there.
would beat Apex at this point. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
would,
Yeah.
but just like I don't think it deserved that spot, man. I think it was one of those things where it's just like I'm a residential Marvel Rivals hater. I don't hate the game. I just think a lot of the hype of that game is just kind of like we get it. You like comic books, yeah? I mean, we get it. You know what I mean?
No, I think Rivals was a well needed game for the hero genre,
Yeah,
hero
first of all,
shooter, quote unquote genre, because all
Yeah.
there was Overwatch and
Well, we're gonna talk about that at the
Valorant.
end of this. We're gonna talk about that at the end of this.
Why
this
can't
Game
we talk
Awards.
about it now, Blaze, while we're actually talking about it? Come on, man.
Yeah,
Where's the
yeah,
content?
I mean,
It's
all
good
right.
for
God,
being a
man,
MOBA.
you
'cause
probably
wrong.
just all the
All right,
goddamn
all right,
time.
all right, all right, all right.
I'm gonna forget. I have
'Cause
ADHD.
I
remember?
wanted
God.
to save trailers for the end, but since we're here,
Trailers?
we'll talk about it because they showed off a lot of trailers at the Game Awards. A lot.
Mhm.
But the one trailer
was
that they
very popular,
showed,
true.
they showed off like all the bangers in the beginning, and then they ended on a game that a lot of people thought was going to be a true generational banger, and it wasn't
I have a
to
rant.
a lot of people. I have a rant too. I want to
I
hear
have a
yours
rant.
first.
So unless we're talking about this right now, you're not gonna blue ball me again.
We're talking about right now. We're talking about High Guards, man. High Guards is the next.
Stop putting Titanfall in your tagline for a game that's not about robots and wall running.
That's it. That's his whole argument. Like, God
That is
damn.
my whole ass. I am
Yeah,
tired
man.
of people using developer made by the same developers from Titanfall and Apex Legends. And then I see this generic ass hero shooter. dog, that's not what I'm expecting when you mentioned Titanfall. I'm sorry. Like maybe I'm like a normie dumb brain rotted gamer now, but like when I expect Titanfall, I'm expecting a little bit more like in that area of like gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Like even in Apex Legends respect, like I'm like, okay, is this a battle royale? I still don't know what genre of shooter this is supposed to be. Is this a MOBA? Is this a battle royale? Is this an extraction shooter? Is it just like an arena shooter? Like, what are we talking about here?
Right. Yeah.
What's going on?
I mean, my rant is totally different.
Why
man.
am I
like,
riding a horse?
My rant is totally different for this game. I feel like gamers don't know what they want anymore. We talk about this on the podcast all the time. I talk about it all the time. I think we know what we want, but we don't. The problem is that we complain, another hero shooter, but then we go and play Marvel Rivals and it breaks a record, and it's just like, but y'all said y'all didn't want that, so it's like it's gonna be almost like the theme, like once we get to our game of the year list. But it's like this year has been the most annoying year because I feel like the word slop gets thrown around like just unnecessarily now, man. Like everything is if you don't like it, it's slop. It's just like, god damn, bro. Like we don't even know what the game is. Like we have a kind of like a feel of what the game is gonna play like. It's gonna be high action, high octane, compared to more like I would say Apex Legends than like Titanfall and shit like that. But it doesn't look like a bad game. Like, am I dying to play it? Do I want to fucking? Am I ready to call off of work to play it? No, but it's like
I'm pretty sure that's why people were mad.
But I think
it was the last game in the trailer. Like, facts,
100%. I feel like Jeff fucked that up. I don't know if Jeff has authority over those things. They paid
Jeff the most money to be the last ones. That's just usually what happens.
All right, I don't think it deserves the hate that it's getting. Like people are calling it like.
Oh no, I'm not gonna.
I think people are calling it like. People are calling it Concord 2.0, and I'm just like, bro, like this game actually looks like fun, like genuinely fun. Like the characters look cool, the art style looks great. I like the semi like medieval high tech era shit that they're doing. It looks pretty good. Like. Again, am I ready to call off of work and put 30 hours into this game in one weekend? No, but will I play it? Absolutely. Like this, I just feel like, again, going back to episode, I'll talk about it later when we get there. But whatever episode that was of the Infernal Gaming Podcast where I said we are the problem, like again, we are the problem, dog. Like. Marvel Rivals breaks all these records, but y'all are tired of hero shooters. Make it make sense, bro. Like genuinely make it make sense, dog. Like make it make the most sense. Like y'all are tired of hero shooters.
Generalizing a little bit. Generalize a little bit.
I am.
Opinion. First of all, you haven't seen the yams. The difference is the yams clearly. Clearly.
Man.
The yams. Have you seen Rogue Skin? Have you seen it?
I just think the problem is gamers are just they don't know what the fuck they want, bro.
I think I know. So it's a combination of a few factors. One, hero shooter fatigue, I feel like is a real thing. I just got done a rant earlier in my stream talking about Splitgate 2 having an identity crisis and how they leaned into like several different genres, but didn't 100% lean into it. So you have 4 pieces of DNA in the Splitgate 2 original concept, which was the X-Defiant lackluster hero shooter mechanics for each faction that you choose. The Call of Duty loadout customizations, the arena shooter power weapons on the map style gameplay from Halo, and then the alleged Titanfall 2 movement shooter mechanics, which again, if you're going to compare yourself to Titanfall, it's a very specific style of movement shooter. And Splitgate 2, while it is a movement shooter, in my opinion, is not anywhere close to Titanfall.
Nowhere close. Yeah, I think they fucked themselves up with the marketing in the game.
Oh, they did. They do what I think what a lot of gamers get pissed off about is that you lean into too many different identity types. And with the high guard, it seems like they're leaning into hero shooter, battle royale, maybe. I'm not sure. With Marvel Rivals, you knew exactly what you were getting. You were getting an Overwatch style hero 6v6 game
with
based
boobs
in the Marvel universe.
With
cake.
With boobs.
And it's not just the women; it's the dudes too. Everybody's caked up.
The characters have
everybody's caked up.
The characters have zero cohesion. But go ahead.
But it does. But that's what I'm saying.
Doesn't matter because there's titties. There's titties.
Exactly, titties. But even if there wasn't any titties, the gameplay is still pretty good. And High Guard did not.
It looks great.
It did not demonstrate what exactly it's going for, because I was confused the whole time watching that trailer. I'm like, okay, we got this dude with a sword. Okay, they're doing some medieval shit. All right, cool. What's this got to do with like a movement shooter that they worked on before, or Apex Legends? Is it going to be a battle royale? I don't know. He's riding a horse. He's shooting a gun. Okay, we're doing kind of like a pseudo modern
paladin
medieval.
Because paladin did that shit.
And then we switch to another character who has clearly different abilities, and so therefore hero shooter. My brain is cementing hero shooter. I'm like, okay, this is a hero shooter. It could be good. You got the destructible environments. That's pretty interesting. What's the point? What are we doing? What's this artifact do? What is the point of this artifact?
We don't know yet. But we got to play the game.
In my opinion,
that's the problem. We got to play the game.
In my opinion, your gameplay trailer, your first impression reveal trailer at the end of the Game Awards should explain within the same genre, even without expressly telling you what the identity of your game is.
Okay.
All I know is this might be a battle royale hero shooter.
Right. Okay, but
that's it.
I'll say this, man. I'll say this because this is a good conversation for when we get to our game of the year list. I feel like the problem is in itself is like, again, like gamers don't know what the fuck they want, bro. Like I've been playing games for literally my whole life. I've been playing games since I was 5 years old. But like, again, like I think the problem with most gamers is their biggest problem. I'm gonna say the biggest problem with most gamers is they hate to admit that they like something. They hate it. They hate to say, damn, like that actually looked cool. Like I kind of fucked with that. You know what I mean? I think most people just kind of want to ride the wave of what the internet is doing. Hence, like, again, we're gonna talk about it when we get to our game of the year list. But I think like even me, like looking at my game of the year list June of 2025 versus now, totally different. I was blindsided by a lot of games because, again, like they weren't either on my radar because I wasn't paying attention to them because, again, we're allowed to have those blind spots. We're allowed to be like, oh, shit, like this game actually surprised me and it's actually good. I think a lot of people are scared to say that they like shit these days, bro. Like, I really think that's the problem because I pulled up the Steam charts. And for on record and on wax, I hate doing this, but I'm only doing this to serve the point of y'all say y'all tired of hero shooters. There's 112K people right now on Steam, one platform. It's on 3 other platforms playing Marvel Rivals right now. Y'all not tired of hero shooters. You're not tired of it. You're not tired of it, bro. You're not tired of it, bro. You're not tired of it.
In the same vein, people say they're sick of Call of Duty. People are still fucking playing Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty went crazy on consoles right now, but people don't want to hear that argument, bro. Like I think people don't want to admit that they like things. People want to follow the moist criticals, the Asmongold, and be like, yeah, let's raise our pitchforks towards something we haven't played or we haven't experienced or anything like that. Because, bro, like I tell people all the time, I've been playing games my whole fucking life. But I can be wrong sometimes. I can be fucking wrong. In 2019, I thought my fucking game of the year was Death Stranding 1. It ended up being fucking Fire Emblem's 3 Houses, dog. Okay? A game that just came out of, I literally bought out of depression. Literally out of depression, bro. And was just like, I need something to play, take my mind off of like shit that I'm going through in real life. Let me buy this shit. And it ended up being a great game. Like, I hate that people just can't admit, hold up, I kind of fuck with this shit. because it's like
Yeah,
the
I
other.
don't know where you're going with this.
Because it's like the other game that I play every day. You know what I mean? I don't get that mindset, bro. I don't get that. Like, I was excited to play X Defiant because I play Call of Duty. You know what I mean? I didn't look at X Defiant and say, damn, this is another arcade shooter, another one, bro. I play one every fucking day. I can't say another one when the statistics show that these are the games that are trending right now. These are the games that people say they're so tired of live service games. I could pull up the 5 highest selling games of this fucking year.
All live service.
All live service.
We're more or less tired of the microtransaction bullshit that gets put down.
I hate live service, but let me log into Arc Raiders live service game. I hate live service games, but let me log into Helldivers. I hate live service games, but let me log into fucking Marvel Rivals, bro. Like, come on, you're and again, this is going to be the theme of the entire podcast. The one thing I feel like that needs to die in 2025, moving forward in 2025, we need to start playing some fucking games for once, all right? Because I got the fucking stats now. I got the stats for this podcast, bro. I brought the fucking stats. Most of y'all are on these old consoles that didn't even play Battlefield 6, but y'all are trying to tell people Battlefield 6 isn't this bad. You didn't play the fucking game, bro. How the fuck do you know what it is? Arc Raiders isn't the best multi. How do you know? You are still playing on a console that came out 10 years ago. How the fuck do you know what Arc Raiders is like? How the fuck do you know what fucking Battlefield 6 is like? How the fuck do you know, bro? How do you know? You barely know what a next generation experience feels like. You barely know what it feels like. But you think it feels like the experience you already have because you're living in the same time zone or the same realm as it. It's bro, like I'm telling you, gaming elitism has to die in 2025. I'm so fucking tired of people swinging their dicks like, yeah, bro. The only game I bought this year was a $20 indie game called Silk Song. Cool, bro. That's great. I'm glad that's what you I'm glad that's what you like to play. I'm glad that's what you like to play. But I bought Arc Raiders, another live action game. You bought another live service action game.
Who are you talking to?
Bro, there's people on the internet that believe that shit.
Yeah, there's people on the internet that say a lot of shit.
Bro, but I'm trying to.
It feels directed. Who's this directed?
It's directed. Listen. It's not directed towards anybody I know. No, it's not directed towards anybody I know in particular. It's just directed towards like this loud minority on fucking like Reddit, Twitter, all these spaces, Reddit, bro. Dude. It's just fucking. It's like I feel like 90% of gamers are like fucking miserable, dog. Like they get on the internet and complain about every fucking game, and then you just go ahead and log into the same game you've been playing for 10 fucking years. It's like, bro, you don't know what you want to play. You don't know because people are so afraid to get out of their fucking comfort zone and play other fucking games, bro. Like I don't get it, bro. Like the only problem I have with High Guard is its positioning as the trailer in the award show. That's it. I did not think the fucking game was bad at all. I didn't think the game looked bad at all. But we have so many people who are fucking critics all of a sudden. You know what I mean? That just, again, a lot of these devs, when they create things or they look at common trends, bro. It's like anything. It's like us as content creators. We look at common trends. Like I feel like I look at common trends. I look at what's going on. Okay, what's trending on TikTok? Oh, people are doing this trend. Oh, what's trending on here? Okay, people are doing this. People are talking about this.
You do that? Because I'd just be shotgunning my shit.
I mean, I don't direct my content towards it because if I did, I wouldn't be playing Call of Duty still. You know what I mean? I play what I want to play, but again, at the same time, we kind of look at what's trending and what's going on to kind of see if we can position ourselves somewhere towards that content. It's like any type of fucking. It's like anything, bro. Like when the fucking Super Bowl comes around, man, you're gonna see Pepsi do a 6-7 commercial. You know what I mean? They're gonna try to do that shit because that's the cool hot trend at the moment, man. It's like They probably
hate
have
that
they probably have no understanding of that shit. But it's a trend, so they're gonna follow it, man.
Completely in my audio stim mindset, so I don't usually use.
We understand, bro. You're like an anomaly. I always tell people when it comes to E-Night, you are an anomaly, bro. You're playing fucking the Halo Infinite in 2025. You are
it's a fun game.
You are part
Why
of the
are
fucking,
you hating on fun?
You are part of the. You are a whole different anomaly, nigga. Like.
Wait, hold up. That's
I'd be
too
going crazy on Halo.
You wait, hold up. If you're busting on,
And I'm not hating, bro. I'm not hating.
But
Hold up.
He's not.
Yeah, Rambo, you don't understand. I'm not hating. What I'm saying is, bro, you are over there just doing what you do, bro. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the streamers that are still playing Animal Crossing and shit like that. They're over there just doing their own thing on their own little island, minding their business, not paying attention to what the fuck's going on around them. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But it's like these people who are literally in the fucking zeitgeist. You are literally in that shit. You are playing the live service games. You are playing the battle royales. You were excited to play. And I'm not talking about you. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about the casual gamer. You were excited to play fucking Battlefield Red Seg after you told the internet 1,000 times, another battle royale. But the minute it was free and the minute it was for a game that you feel like you could support because he shit on another game, you were glad to download it, man. That's the problem with the internet, bro.
He's hating.
Yes, the problem.
I tried it. I tried Red Sec, and I immediately was like, I prefer the regular gameplay. So again.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's a Warzone clone.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Red Sec is ass, bro. Red Sec is
the only
ass.
thing that's different is that there's tanks in it, and that if you get a tank, you're kind of like winning the match. Like
you're pretty much fucked from the tank. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I've gone up against the enemy tank several times in Red Sec. I was like, all right, this seems kind of geared towards a specific type of player, and I don't come to Battlefield 6 because I want to play a battle royale. I come to Battlefield 6 for the crazy, insane action and conquest and rush. I'm sorry. Right. That is what I like for Battlefield. It's the same thing with Halo. I don't play Halo to play a battle royale. I play Halo to play an arena shooter.
Sure. Yep.
If I ever decide to play Call of Duty ever again in my life, I'm playing that to lose brain cells.
Yeah.
Like Rainbow Six Siege is a tactical 5v5 destruction based CSGO kind of like plant the bomb type shooter. Is really fun. The only thing that killed it for me was the toxic community. So that was like you. I don't play all these games for like I'm playing ESO right now. This is like my passive. I can focus on this conversation game. I don't play these games because I want to play the new hip hottest thing in the world. I'm playing the game because it's fucking fun and it scratches a certain itch that I'm craving at the moment. Like Arc Raiders scratches my RP D&D style itch because I can just goof off in the prox chat like a crazy person. And it's also scratching my Tarkov itch of having high octane battles. Like literally last time we were playing, I clutched two not back-to-back, but two back-to-back raids where we get caught off guard, and I clutched up like two essentially 3v3s when we were playing teams with me and Octavius and Wolverine. Like they both went down on Blue Gate because these dudes were being rats, shooting us in the back, and I somehow just came out on top of that. That's super fucking fun to me,
bro. But listen, you got to understand, like, again, like I said, I think a lot of us content creators, are part of we're a part of an anomaly, bro. Like me, again, I am very objective of a person. I tell people all the time, like, I can't speak on something unless I play. You never listen, and you can literally. I've been doing this streaming shit for 5 years. You've never heard me sit here and be like, Madden sucks. Madden is this. Madden. I never go out of my way to actively hate on something that I've not experienced, bro. It's one of those things where people literally come to my chat. Whoa, Eric came to my chat. Shout out, Whoa, Eric. Yo, man, this, that, and about 2K because he plays 2K. He's trying to get me to play 2K. I tell him, it's not my kind of game. I'm kind of ass at that shit, and kept the conversation moving. I didn't feel the need to just, yo, like I gotta go crazy. I have to I have to make this hating this whole game my entire fucking persona, bro. I think it's weird, bro. Like gaming elitism is a real fucking thing, bro.
Is it
like,
really elitism?
Bro,
it
is, bro.
Just
It
feel
is.
like turned off by a game and
bro,
then saying your opinion on it?
Bro, I'm telling you, it is a real fucking thing, dog. It is a real thing. I'm trying to tell you, I've experienced it, bro. I've literally experienced it within my content, within anything. It's a real fucking thing. People think they are better than you just because of the games they play. They feel like they're so much better of a gamer than you because the game that they paid for was $20 and it was Silk Song over the game that you bought, which was $100 and it was Battlefield 6. Totally two different games.
You spent $100 on Battlefield 6.
Well, if you bought
you do the Battle Pass thing. I forgot you do that. Yeah, you're part of that problem.
But even if we say $70 game, right? People still think that they're better than you just because, again, their game costs 20, yours costs 70, and I gotta wait. I think I got a better experience because I like my game more than I like your game that I didn't play. Or even if I did play it, I stopped playing it. So and now I'm playing Silk Song. And I think, again, you can't compare these two fucking games. That's the problem. Like, the problem I have with a lot of people is with me with Arc Raiders. People are just like, oh, you're playing Arc Raiders because fucking Call of Duty's and shit. No, nigga, I played DMZ and I was a big DMZ player and I love extraction shooters and I literally wanted a game like fucking Arc Raiders for a very fucking long time, but I couldn't fucking get it because every game that came out that was like Arc Raiders literally came out and was just fucking not it, bro. Marauders died like off.
Raiders, it was like Tarkov. That was the problem.
Yeah.
They were leaning towards Tarkov.
Yeah, bro.
Like you said before, when in the older podcasts, when I praised DMZ, I was like, this is a really nice casual mode that a lot of people can get into for extraction shooters. Like, it's a very, very rare COD W in my eyes, but I also said it lacked a lot of things because a lot of the things they're up.
Of course.
You can't even.
It doesn't matter.
It just turns it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It just turns into XP.
But Arc Raiders is like 9 to 5 Andy geared towards that, and it also has systems that's geared towards the sweaty players. It also has 2 separate player bases where solos are more PvE focused and trios is more PvP focused. Right? Like, it's a nice casual extraction shooters for your gateway drug to Tarkov or anything a little bit more serious.
100%. I just think I just think elitism in gaming is like it's crazy, bro. For somebody to just tell you like and they try to force it like it's some type of objective thing. Like, my game is better than yours because it costs $20 and I put 200 hours into it. So therefore I got more value out of my game than the game you played for. You played Skyrim. You played
1,000 hours,
right?
And hate the game after 1,000 hours, and it's like, but it's all you play. But you loved it in the beginning, you hate it now. Like, I understand what you're talking about, but I feel like it's not the same argument to what we're talking about with High Guard. Like, I feel like High Guard has it's an identity thing, right? Like, you're identifying as like a hero shooter.
Yeah, I think it's that too. I think it's that too. But again, I think my problem with High Guard is kind of just like the harshness with it. Like, I'm not saying, hey,
harshness.
Hold up, man, hold up. I'm not saying, yo, guys, you guys gotta be nice. Be nice to big corporation. Like, no, it's just like, bro, you got to understand these corporations are literally just looking at trends and being like, damn, what can we do to make our fucking studio some fucking bread out here, dog? Like, what can we fucking do to make people like, dog, Splitgate is one of those games. They didn't come out there and compare themselves to some of the biggest FPS games on the planet because they listen, bro. They didn't do it. They didn't do it because we think these games are fucking shit, and no, they have some type of status. They literally went up there and said, yeah, we miss Titanfall. We want Call of Duty and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, to go back to its old ways, and we're one of the older, generation of gamers and shit. They did that shit on purpose, bro, because that's what all of these big corporations do. there's a thing, right, where we're going way off rails, right?
That's why I'm saying I feel like we've
Yeah,
gone crazy off. Your rant went from like,
no, it's all
all this hate
it's all
to elitist gamersism. Now we're talking about corporations.
No, it's all leads into the same thing. I just wish people would give things a fucking chance real quick. Like, I don't think I'm not saying you gotta go out and spend your hard-earned money. But bro, we don't even know what the fucking game is yet, bro. Like, I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. I want to see more. You know what I mean? I want to see. I feel like that's what you should want to do as a gamer. You should want to see something and be like, damn, I want to see this game. I want to see what this game could be. You know what I mean? Not just be like, oh man, it's shit, it's ass, it's shit, it's ass, it's shit, it's ass. Like,
so I think you have a slight point with the like just hating on it just off rip, right? My main impression from the game is that I have no idea what it's trying to do. And that is from its own gameplay trailer, like an actual gameplay trailer. Legitimate gameplay, not like a cinematic trailer where it's like what is Anthem, where they invented a fake trailer for the game in like less than a year and a half. You know what I mean? Like it's an actual gameplay trailer that portraying the gameplay. And this is your first impression with the game. All I got was hero shooter, possible battle royale. I wasn't too excited by the gameplay I saw. It didn't spark any, even if this was like not the last trailer, right? If this was just in the middle of the Game Awards, they're like, hey, these guys, they're making this game and here you can check it out right now. Check out the actual gameplay right now, right? I still probably would have held the same fucking opinion of it. Would have been like, oh, it's a hero shooter. It's might be battle royale, might not be battle royale. I can't really tell. And I think that is the problem. For me, at least. It's also like my main rant is that you're taglining the beginning of it, right? And I feel like this is part of the reason why I got so much hate. You tag like the beginning from the developers of Apex Legends and Titanfall. These are two games with two different distinct gameplay styles.
Right.
The most commonality is movement. Correct?
Right. Nah, facts.
I did not see a lot of crazy movement in that trailer. Mostly abilities and a horse.
Yeah. No,
you're
not lying, bro.
My main issue is that you're comparing your current game you're trying to sell me to something that I hold in a much higher regard than something that I have never played before.
Right. And I
do agree with you too about the generalized hate towards it, like people calling it Concord 2, I don't think it's going to be like that. It could be. It's very possible. But I don't, like, they were calling Marathon Concord 2. Again, Marathon's coming out probably in March of this year. They settled the whole thing. Their art director left, by the way. That we can talk about that later if we have time.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is that I think the game looks kind of mid. I'm not really excited to play it. I don't think it should have been the last game in the trailer.
That's
and
fair.
I really hate when studios and developers, especially indie game devs, try to tagline their game with other associated IPs rather than trying to stand on their own 2 feet. You may have a whole house of developers from Titanfall and Apex,
right?
But this game is not either of those.
Facts.
So stop trying to sell me the idea of something that I used to enjoy for your current IP. Just sell me your current IP.
Everything you just said is pure facts. That's the way that I wish people would be, man. People just don't think that way, man. People just can't say, hey, this shit looks kind of mid, I'm not interested, and walk away. People got to turn it again into their whole personality, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I agree.
I agree. There's a lot of people that do that.
They turn hating something and into their entire personality, bro. And it's like crazy to me, bro. It is literally crazy to me, dog. I'll never understand that. Like, again, that's why I made the example of, hey, I don't play Madden, I don't play 2K, I don't play any of them games. You'll never hear me speak on them. You'll never hear me go, yo, I can't believe people would spend their money every year on that type of game and like, bro, I just if people enjoy that shit, that's up to them, man. Like I think that's the beautiful thing about gaming, man. That's the beautiful thing about gaming is play what the fuck you want to play, bro. Like that's why we have so many diverse games now. But if we keep continuing with this path of like hating everything that, you know, that's trying to do something not necessarily new, because I'm not going to say that High Guard's doing anything new. That it's not doing anything to fuck.
It doesn't look like anything new to me
at all. But like if we don't start just giving things a chance, or at least just being like, hey, it's not for me, and moving the fuck on.
I'm gonna try.
I think we're gonna get to the problem of like every game is just gonna be the same game like we had like 2-3 years ago, where everything was trying to be a Souls-like or kind of be difficult for the fuck of it, because that was what was popular at the time. But we're not gonna go on that. We're gonna get back to the fucking Game Awards.
I'm pretty sure that was more of a marketing thing than like, oh, it's a Souls-like. It's you can dodge roll and there's really kind of difficult bosses. Yeah, sure. ESO has a dodge roll mechanic. Yeah, it's just Souls-like. You know what I mean? Like, no, I think that's all marketing.
Like I think if you like something, bro, that just validates the game in your heart, bro. And I think that's the way it should be, bro. Like you should be able to like what you want to like and just go about your motherfucking business, bro. Like I feel like it's weird to just try to like tear people down, like the constant shit we've been dealing with Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty for like the past like 2-3 years, or not 2-3 years, 2-3 months. Like is a lot of it warranted? Hell yes. I said it even during the little initial not review, but I think I did like the initial impressions and shit like that. I just think it's weird, bro. I think like it's weird that people go actively out of their way to hate shit, bro. Like it's just like I think that it's just weird to me, bro. Like I'm not gonna go on Twitch, and not saying this happened to me, but it happens. But it's like I'm not gonna go on Twitch, find a COD streamer, and just try to be like, hey man, the game you're playing is fucking his ass. Get off of that.
Yeah,
shit,
no, I
bro.
don't see the point in
Like,
wasting time like that. I can be playing a game I enjoy.
Exactly, man. Like y'all say y'all like these games so much. Like, why aren't y'all playing them, bro? Like, I don't know. Can we get back? Let's get back to what we got to get back to, because we got a lot.
What were we talking about again? Oh, we were talking about the Game Awards.
Game Awards. So we got to get back to best.
What's your opinion on this?
Yeah, what's your?
Oh yeah, dude. The whole thing. I'm gonna do this very short compared to y'all's 45-minute conversation.
Sorry, it gets like.
But I think it was a vague ass trailer. I have no hatred towards it because I mean I love Titanfall. It was a great game. Titanfall 2, fantastic. I have no hatred towards what they showed us. Do I think it's Titanfall 2 or Titanfall 3? No. Am I excited for it? No. Because I don't know what it is. I'm with you on that. There's an identity crisis there somewhere. However, I don't really care. Like I'll pay more attention to it when it comes out, but I'm not looking forward to it. Like I'll look forward to it more when I know more, I guess. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. Table it for now. And that's all I can do.
Right, man. Let's get back.
That was a fair and well-mannered, non-ranty take. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like
nice
that
and refreshing.
I
Cool drink of water.
Again, it's the theme I'm going to be following for the rest of the podcast, man. You're going to see when we get to the Game of the Year conversation, like we're about to get to right now. Best score in music for outstanding music exclusive of score, original song, or licensed soundtrack. We got Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight. We got Hades. I'm going to just do the game. Hades 2. We got Expedition 33, Ghost of Yotei, and Death Stranding 2. I knew
if
that
anybody thought that Expedition 33 was not winning that, they can just walk
crazy.
off somewhere. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I was about to say, I was saying I would like if Death Stranding got a little nod on this joint, but I knew Expedition was going to win because the music is amazing, dog. That's my favorite part about Expedition 33. They
had their own freaking thing at the Game Awards. Like, what do you?
Yeah, shit was.
It was so good.
The soundtrack is amazing, bro. I don't even know why fucking Ghost of Yotei is on here, bro. I don't know. Let's move on to the next one. We got best art direction. We're getting into the top 3 right here because we're gonna finish this off real quick. We got best art direction for outstanding creative and technical achievements in artistic design and animation. We got Claire Obscure, which won Expedition 33. We have Death Stranding, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight. This was the one where like the Reddit kids were really pissed off that Hades 2 didn't win. A lot of people thought Hades 2 was gonna win this, John, but like, did you not play? Did you not see some of the level designs of like Expedition 33? Like that shit was crazy, bro.
The only thing I can say about this whole thing is about Hades 2 and Hollow Knight. You got games that are older graphical. You know, I get that Hades 2 it's a newer game, and you're sure it's a great game and all, but like looking graphically at it, the art is just it's like a comic book. Like I don't know how that's that. I mean, I don't know.
I think when they do art direction, they're like, oh, it's just this is your whole art style and stuff, and this is kind of like where I can like my Halo brain kicks in and like compare Halo 4 to Halo Infinite. Like Halo 4 was high res, super washed out type graphics that was comparable to like Call of Duty, whereas Halo Infinite is more the original Halo 3 art style. So like I can see why they lost, because you have two other games that share that art similarity. Where I think Claire Obscure is an original game with a new art style concept to it.
Yeah.
So like if you already have Hollow Knight, it looks just like Hollow Knight, Silk Song. Silk Song probably just a little bit more polished up. Hades 1 looks like Hades 2. From what I've seen, it probably is a little bit more polished up and has a little bit better, graphical performance. So me seeing Claire Obscure when that isn't entirely too crazy in my mind.
I think
this was the one where I thought that fucking Death Stranding 2. I thought Death Stranding 2 should have won this joint. I thought Death Stranding 2 should have won this joint.
Just because, if you remember,
just
Death
because
Stranding 1 exists.
Yeah, but I think that Death Stranding 2, and I even said it when I reviewed it, I think it's the first, like, even though we're 5 years into the PS5 life cycle, I think it was the first game that actually felt like a next gen experience. Like it really looked good. I like some of the designs of the enemies, the world, stuff like that. But again, I'm not mad at Expedition 33 because I played that game as well, and that game artistically is phenomenal. The level design is great. All that shit looks good. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know why people were mad at this. Like, I get it. Like, Hades 2 is pretty game. Hades 2 is very artistic looking. Like, it looks like really good, but like, so does Expedition 33. So it's like, what are you trying to say? I mean,
that's what I was trying to get at, is that like out of all the games on that list, Expedition 33 is the newest one on, like, the newest kid on the block, and all three of those other games have prior entry that share an art style that they've had before. So it's not like they're evolving their art style. It's more of the same. They all look good. It's not a negative against any of the games. It's just like, this is the newest kid on the block. I feel like that's why he probably beat it out of the other three. Yeah. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, my vote was for my vote was for Expedition 33, but I honestly feel like DS2 could have won that, and I'd have been fine with it. It was a very beautiful game. Like, just watching other people play it, because I, of course, don't have a PlayStation and wasn't playing it. But it was very, very pretty looking. And I wouldn't have been upset about it at all. I think the graphics on it were fantastic. But again, you got E33 up there, and that's kind of hard to pass up.
We got best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. We have Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Silent Hill F. Expedition 33, of course, won that. I think, again, this could have went to any game in this category besides Yote. I think Yote has good narrative, but like it kind of is weak compared to the other games. Like, I played a little bit of Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I feel like that game had a really good narrative. You know, I'm a sucker for, like, you know, all that, you know, chat options and shit like that. So that was a good game for that. Silent Hill F was really good. So far of what I played of it is really good with that shit as well. And in Death Stranding 2, you already know Kojima made it, so the narrative's gonna be fucking outstanding. But yeah, Expedition 33 won that joint. Then we're gonna go to Best Game Direction, awarded for outstanding creative vision, innovation, and game direction. Expedition 33 won this.
I'm surprised, what's it called, Death Stranding 2 didn't
Yeah,
get that.
yeah, this was the one I
Considering
thought
all the
Death Stranding was gonna win.
craziness I've seen from that game.
Yeah, I thought Death Stranding was gonna win this one for sure, but it was Death Stranding that was nominated, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. And then Game of the Year, bro, the big one. We have recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. We have Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Silk Song, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and the winner, the sweeper itself, Expedition 33. Well deserved. As long as it wasn't Elden Ring Night Rain, I was happy, bro. I was happy. It wasn't even nominated. It wasn't, but I was glad it wasn't.
No.
I was so glad it wasn't, bro. You know what I mean?
He's such an Elden Ring hater.
I
It's
am,
not even
bro.
the same type of game.
Listen, when I saw
It's not.
when I
It's a
saw
multiplayer
when
game.
I saw that a motherfucking DLC last year got nominated for Game of the Year, I got smoked forever with anything.
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got smoked forever
I still
with
don't
that
think
shit,
the
bro.
DLC shit.
The
Even
Shadow of the
I
Erd Tree.
disagree
Yeah,
with
that's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Yeah, man, I got smoked
I'm
forever
against,
with that shit.
I'm kind of
bro.
against DLCs and remakes getting nominated for Game of the Year. I'm just gonna say that outright.
Honestly, I'm against DLCs, remakes. I'm against sequels, prequels.
Not
anything that's
remakes,
not-
but whatever you would consider Oblivion.
Mm-hmm. Game of the Year.
Sequel. Prequel,
Game of
It's
the
the
Year.
same game. Just
You're talking about
yeah.
Oh yeah, the remaster. Okay, yeah, I just call it a remaster.
Game of the Year.
remastered.
It's like Game of the Year.
Because technically, didn't Resident Evil 4 win Game of the Year?
Game of the Year. It got nominated.
Yeah.
It got
It
nominated.
got nominated.
I thought
Okay.
it won.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No, the
Yeah, I
remake.
swore it won.
The remake got nominated. It didn't win. It didn't
Oh,
win.
I thought you meant the original.
Yeah, the original did win. It did win. Yeah.
Oh, Astrobot. It got beat by Astrobot.
No, that was last year.
Was that last year?
Resident Evil got beat by what the fuck was that? That came out that year. Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
Got
true.
beat by
Oh,
Baldur's
true.
Gate. Yeah.
I
Got
didn't
beat
think
by
they were the
Baldur's
same
Gate.
year. That's my bad.
Yeah.
My brain is
Yeah,
cooked.
RE4 won in 2005 original.
Yeah.
So yeah, it did win.
Well deserved, by the way. Well
Absolutely,
fucking deserved.
dude.
Yeah, I mean,
One of the best RE games ever made.
One of the best over the shoulder games. You're welcome. I mean, if it wasn't for Resident Evil 4, we wouldn't have over the shoulder games, man. You know what I mean? Shout out Resident Evil 4. The GOAT. The GOAT.
Inspired Dead
The
Space,
GOAT.
so
The
therefore,
GOAT.
yeah.
The GOAT. But how do we feel about the Game Awards, man? Did we think all these awards were good? Did we think that some of them was like the scam awards? Because I had a lot of people on Twitter that was like mad, and I was like, dog, listen, Expedition 33 is probably the one of the best games to come out in the past 5 years, though. So rightfully so deserves everything that it got. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go all in on Expedition 33 when we go to do our top 5. So I'm not gonna comment on this one.
I feel like I'm of the mindset that if a game is good enough, it deserves that award category, right? Like, we can have our disagreements and opinions and stuff like that, but like it's not like, I don't think Expedition 33 and Baldur's Gate 3, both games that like kind of sweeped in the Game Awards back when they were nominated. I don't think it's as controversial as like something like The Last of Us 2 was, which like swept a lot of games in its year.
Agreed.
Because it's like, it's whether or not you feel the game deserves that award, right? And I feel like a vast majority, I didn't even play Expedition 33, but I did see a lot of clips. I did listen to a lot of the music through like YouTube and stuff. Like, I feel like it deserves a majority of its awards that it's won this year, but I can't sit here and say it's like my game of the year type thing because I didn't play it. So like, I can understand some people getting mad, but it's definitely not like the same case as like the dude that got mad about Spider-Man not winning, but Baldur's Gate 3 won because he didn't play Baldur's Gate 3. You know what I mean? I think a lot of these people that are mad about it probably didn't play Expedition 33 and only played a game that they felt was like nominated in there.
I want to hear Rambo's input on this. Man hasn't spoken in like an hour.
I'll be honest, like
I forgot you were
I seen
here.
y'all.
Fuck.
Thanks, man. You're
I'm
really
sorry,
polite.
you didn't
No,
say
that's good.
anything.
Nah, I let you and Blaze go your whole rant. I was like, I'm gonna let y'all two go your rant, but I don't have much to say about a lot of these games. But I do want to piggyback right what Blaze said earlier, and not try to bring this back up, but I do agree. A lot of people need to chill the fuck out with. There are some games that it's not for everyone. I agree, but there are some games I do believe that should be free to play. For example, sport games. Just something that I wanted to say, but I didn't want to cut you off. My bad. I believe some sports games should be free to play, and if you want to like get some like new roster every year, just pay the fucking Game Pass. I don't know how much they cost, whatever people pay for the Madden games or 2K. But if you want a new roster, pay like $60. There you go. I just think like what Blaze said is valid. There are a lot of people that got hate on certain games here and there and that never tried. I'll be personal. I haven't tried most of the games that you guys have, or I didn't even. I see y'all play, and I say some games are got my attention. I'm like, yeah, I actually would want to play that. I just feel like in today's gaming industry, like everything could be so hype, but when the moment you get it, it's empty promises. Like, oh, yo, this game, this is what the fuck is this? This is like all rush, so I can't play it. That's why I say like some games I'm very, very, very nitpick now. Like I'm very touchy.
I agree. I agree. I think the Call of Duties, the sports games, the all that shit needs to just be free to play, bro. Like if you're gonna touch something as a live service, I think live service should just the gate of entry should just be free. Anything that's a live service game should just be free. Because again, you're not selling me a complete experience. You're selling me an experience that's only gonna probably get better with more time put into it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's I think the thing with like even my game of the year for the past 5 years, like, because we're gonna go over that at the end of the podcast. Like, I think every year, it consistently, the game of the year for me was a game that just it was a complete package. That was something that was like, it was well worth the money that I spent for it. You know what I mean? And most of the time, that experience was either a single player experience or something like Baldur's Gate. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, so again, I think rightfully deserved, man. Let's talk about the trailers, man. What did y'all like, man? Starting with 7, man. Because I know there was something you really liked.
No, go to me last.
Yeah.
Go to me last.
All right,
I want to say that
you,
Mega Man reveal trailer fucked me up when I saw it, because it was like, oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? And then I was like, oh shit, it's Mega Man. And then you saw the gameplay and it was like totally different from the style of the trailer. It just kind of gave me a little bit of whiplash. I'm kind of want to play it though, just to check it out. But I just thought it was a funny thing. I was like, holy shit, like it's super high res and everything. And then it went just like standard 2D animation. I'm like, or 2D, 3D animation. I was like, oh, okay. All right. That was a bit of a whiplash there. I thought it was pretty funny. I'm still disappointed with you not playing Expedition.
What games did you like the trailer wise they showed off? Like, how do we feel about that Star Wars game, man? We're starting with Rambo. How did you feel about that Star Wars game, man? That's what's up, man. I'm glad you liked it.
Rambo is a man of many words, and I too agree with his statement about the new Star Wars trailer. Yeah. I think that was a great. Yeah. You said,
"Oh no,"
many wise and honorable things.
I'm not gonna say much, but you're gonna have to pass me on that, man. I don't know. I'm happy.
How many games did you play this year, Rambo?
No, hold up.
3.
Nah, 3 games. Nah, the trailer.
Threemium.
Nah, shut up. Nah, I don't know, man. I'm hyped, but at the same time I'm like, I don't know. I can't give my words yet. I can't really say much.
I think
can't say much.
You're cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, I think we all are. I mean, we didn't see anything, but All the bitch did was walk up to something and turn her
Yeah.
lightsaber on. So I'm just excited
Yeah, but it's
that we're
fire
getting
though.
I'm excited that we're getting a new.
I
That's
mean,
I'm gonna
can't-
keep it real with you. The best trailer of the entire night was indeed, and I'm gonna dick ride right now. I know people are gonna hate.
say it.
I'm gonna dick ride so hard. That Resident Evil 9 shit was. I was rock hard, bro. When I seen Leon, bro, I was rock hard, dog. Rock hard. Rock hard. I think that's my game of the. I think that's my game of the year, man.
I was excited for it. I almost forgot.
What?
I was excited for Larian's new game.
Divinity. Yeah, we got to wait for E-Night, man. Not E-Night, fucking King 7. Hey, that's
cooked.
That's
Don't
King
know what's
7
going
shit.
on, but it looks fucking interesting.
That shit was very, very, very graphic.
People were fucking in that trailer.
Yeah, people were fucking in that.
Bro, what the fuck?
People were fucking in that trailer.
I had to run it back because when I looked at it, well, I was at work when I was watching the Game Awards with 7.
Hey, you ever heard of Not Safe for Work, dog?
I seen that shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck going on, bro? Like, what game is
said
that?
I had to rewind at work.
I said, whoa, what
show
the
my
fuck
boss
going
this
on?
is kind of crazy.
What the fuck is this? Nah, Divinity looks great, bro. Divinity looked great. The new Tomb Raider games looked great. Some of those indie games, I'll play them if I get around to them. The Control Resonant. I know people in my chat are talking about Control Resonant. That shit.
I'm looking forward to that.
That shit look cool. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Control 1.
I like Control.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Control 1 because of that. The two big takeaways for me was Resident Evil and fucking that Resident Evil was crazy. Oh, and the new Diablo was crazy. I'm excited to get back into Diablo 4 with that, new expansion. That shit was fire. But
I'm not touching it.
I'm a Resident Evil fan, so that Resident Evil 9 shit had me bricked up, bro. I seen that man Leon take a fucking chainsaw from a nigga and stab him with it, and that was all I needed to know that it was game of the year, man. Bro, 7. How did you feel about Divinity, man? How'd you feel about that announcement, bro? Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you my whole take on all the trailers, all of them.
Great. Go ahead.
There was a lot of shitters, and I don't mean that they're bad games when I say that. Don't think that way. Don't think I'm hating. I think there was a lot of shitters as far as like games that really just did not appeal to me, right? Coven of the Chicken Foot. Don't care. Okay, just didn't.
But if I called that shit slop, it'd be a problem. Just saying.
So I'm not gonna say it's flop because there is, and I'm in agreement. There's a place for every game with different people. Because
that shit look cool.
Enjoy different things. Like if you have fun with a game, you have fun with a game. That's what we play games for. That is what we as gamers do. We play video games to escape from reality.
Are you saying you're playing video games for fun?
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying. But see, for me, what I feel and the things that I like are different from the people that what other people like. People like different things. And I'm not saying Order of the Chicken Foot or Coven of the Chicken Foot was a bad game or is going to be a bad game. It just, to me, it looks like shit. And if you like it, you like it. I'm not going to judge somebody for liking a game. I mean, I might give you shit over it, but it doesn't mean I really truly feel that way.
Right.
But let me talk about the games I did really like. And I'm not going to get to the Divinity one till last. This might be a little long-winded. Sorry, guys. 007 First Light. I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued too.
I haven't had a 007 game in a long fucking time, and I'm really curious. And it's not so much that the trailer caught me. It's it had Lenny Kravitz in it. Woo, that's cool. I like Lenny Kravitz. Dude's the shit. But
yeah, that shit was dope.
That's not what caught me. Like I said, it wasn't really the trailer that caught me. It's the name 007. People like me that played the Nintendo 64 and played GoldenEye fell in love with the 007 video games a long time ago and have played every one since. And maybe not like continuously, but similar to Tomb Raider, you play them every now and then. You might beat the story and you move on. I'm excited for that experience to get into another 007 game, such as First Light. and run through the campaign again. You know,
Right,
just to
right.
have that experience again.
Right.
Diablo 4, the DLC. Super excited. I really was disappointed when they didn't have Paladin in the first lineup, and to have him coming back, it's amazing because my two main classes
Yeah, I
on
can't
most
wait,
Diablo
bro.
games
I
are
can't wait.
Barbarian. I always do World Barbarian. That's always my favorite. And Hammerden. That's just always what I do.
Right.
Both Tomb Raiders look fantastic. More so the second one. I mean, it did show a little less, but it did. I do like the direction they're going. She does look more like the original Lara Croft, and I don't dislike the recent trilogy. I think that they did great, and she looks fantastic for Lara Croft, but this looks more towards the original design, and I'm pretty stoked for it. I
Yeah.
recently just got back into Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is weird to do in 2025, but you know, hey, here I am. What else we have? We had
How did everybody feel about the game Orbitals?
What?
Orbitals,
care.
that anime looking game, like that old
that was
school.
the split fiction style game with
Yeah.
the retro.
Yeah.
I'm curious on I want to play it.
Yeah,
It looks cool.
Yeah, that should look good, man. That should look good. That should look
I'm
good.
gonna be honest. Don't care because it's Switch 2, and I have no plans on buying a Switch 2. I will keep my eye on it.
Tell us about
That's
Divinity, man, because that's what
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
This motherfucker,
I'm getting
man.
there, dude. I'm getting there. Star
This is
Wars:
just
Fate
the
of the Old
foreplay
Republic.
section.
Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic. Yeah, it was vague, but I am super excited to be getting another Star Wars game that has been a while since we've gotten one. So, a Force Unleashed that's been like an RPG. Battlefront 2 can go fall off the earth. I don't care. EA really screwed that game up, and it's not Star Wars' fault. It's EA's fault and Sony's fault. The other one, the racing one, that one
Oh, the
reminds
pod
me
racers
of
shit
Pod
looks-
Racers, dude.
Yeah.
I
that shit's gonna
loved
be
Pod
crazy.
Racers on N64. We used to gather around and have, and this is again another 007 moment, a nostalgia moment where we used to gather around the system and everybody just like have their controller and we fucking 4-way split screen that thing and just go to town. And I cannot wait to have another pod racing experience. So I'm really excited for that one. Resident Evil Requiem. I thought Resident Evil Requiem is going to be my most anticipated upcoming game. And it is very close, and I'm still... Blaze, don't get upset. Don't get upset. I'm still very much looking forward to it. I started playing Divinity Original Sin 2 when it was already out for a while, and I really enjoyed it. It's one of the games that I've come to revere as like one of my favorite games of all time, and it's so fucking good. It is so good, and you just get such an experience of camaraderie and all this stuff. It did what Baldur's Gate 3 does, but on a lesser scale because it wasn't as advertised as much, and they just did things so well. And then you had Larian Studios took over Baldur's Gate 3 and the development of that. And I knew that we weren't getting a Divinity 3, at least in my head. I knew we weren't getting a Divinity 3 for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And even with Baldur's Gate 3 coming out, I was like, okay, well, they're going to probably keep up with that game or even possibly make a Baldur's Gate 4 because of Baldur's Gate 3's success. It was going to be something that I don't think I would see for a long time. And I was very pleasantly surprised when I saw it in the trailer when it popped up. I didn't know immediately what it was. I just kind of had this feeling that it was to do with, I saw Larian Studios and I was like, okay, maybe this is the trailer for Baldur's Gate 4. And I loved Baldur's Gate 3, but not as much as I loved Divinity Original Sin 2.
Right.
So when I saw Divinity pop up, I may have creamed myself at least 4 times at the same moment.
Yeah, he felt like how I did about Resident Evil 9, man.
Like, and don't get me wrong, with Resident Evil, when I saw Leon come on screen and saw that you're playing as both, you could play as both Leon and as Grace.
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic about that. I can't wait to play it. But Divinity 3 is on a whole other level for me to come out as a release and an announcement trailer.
Yeah, I just bought Divinity 2, bro. I can't wait to play that shit.
And you're going to see what I'm talking about. If you play that game just like we're doing with Baldur's Gate 3, although it likely just be me, you, and Kai's, because I don't think Ron can play it because there's no crossplay.
Yeah.
But this is acceptable because it was before crossplay was a big thing.
Yeah.
Any game now, and we can probably I don't know if you have a subject for that, but any game now that comes out that is a multiplayer like that does not have crossplay, they're doing it wrong, and you should
Yeah.
have crossplay.
Absolutely.
Like, there's no reason not to have crossplay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, people are so sick of the console wars, and we've all become that way. And I'm a PC player, and I'm sick of the fucking console wars. I can't stand that crap. Like, dude, just stop. We all want to play. We all want to play together. It shouldn't matter what we play on. We should enjoy the time we have with each other, not, oh, I need to go give Sony money or Xbox money or
Right.
Nintendo Switch money just so I can play with my friends. No.
Facts.
No.
Bro
So,
spitting. Bro spitting.
I really, truly think that this is going to be one of those games that will take Game of the Year, and I'm calling it now.
Yeah, I'm calling it now too.
In
Baldur's
this,
Gate
I don't
3,
think it's
Baldur's
going to
Gate
come
3
out.
was amazing, bro. So I can only imagine what they're gonna do with this game and everything they learned from Baldur's Gate 3 and what they've already been doing
Right.
with the Divinity franchise. Like, oh, this game is gonna. Listen. I've been waiting for this podcast to say this, but I think Divinity 3 might be like the next Skyrim
Well, I don't-
for me, dog.
I don't think
it might-
Divinity
it
3 is
might do
coming
that shit.
in 2026. I think it's
Nah,
coming in
yeah,
2027.
Yeah, it's coming. It's gonna be a
So
while
I'm
out.
going to say I'm unsure what 2026's Game of the Year is going to hold. As of right now, my only guess is Resident Evil Requiem, because it's the only other one that I'm looking forward to for 2026 as
besides
much.
GTA. Yeah.
I don't give a crap about GTA. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm in the same mindset.
I
give a
just-
shit
I don't care about
at all.
GTA either, but we gotta admit the game about to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, a lot of
Hey,
people
GTA
love
is gonna be
GTA.
pushed.
Yeah, a lot of people love GTA, and I'm not gonna hate on them for it. For me, ever since San Andreas, man, I just cannot play GTA the same as I used to. Like, I used to do the
GTA 5 was good.
storylines. I used to do everything, and then GTA 4 came out, and I just found myself getting my wanted level as high as I could get and holding on.
They would
You
turn
know?
me on more if they were like, yo, Red Dead Redemption 3. Like, I'm more of a Red Dead
yeah.
fan than a GTA fan at this point in my life.
Would
bro.
Red Dead Redemption just be going back in time like Red Dead Redemption 2 would?
Yeah.
did?
Yeah.
So who would we play as? Would we play as Dutch? Is that how that would play out?
Or,
Like a young Dutch?
or a young Hosea or something like that.
I can see that. I can see that.
I don't know.
So,
Go
The
ahead,
only
bro.
other trailer that I was interested in, well, no, there's two. Warlock looks interesting.
Oh, yeah, that shit look
Dungeons and
crazy.
Dragons. It just looked
Exodus-
cool. Like, I
Exodus
don't know
look
what I'm
good
gonna think
too.
about it,
Shout
but it
out,
looks
shout
good.
out Exodus. That's
That was
like
my
a
other one.
Mass Effect game. Yeah, that shit look kind of crazy.
Yep, that was my other one. Other than that, like, a lot of the trailers didn't really like hit for me. Lords of the Fallen 2,
Couldn't
it's a
care
Souls-like.
less.
It's a Souls-like. It's going to be
Yeah.
another Souls-like. Everybody's going to be creaming
Yeah,
over it
man.
for about a month, and then it's going to be gone.
Yeah,
Just
man.
like Lords of the Fallen's remake. People were creaming about it, but the problem with the Lords of the Fallen remake is that it was not optimized, and most systems couldn't handle it. Even my older system, this system could, the new one that I built, but the older one that I had,
Yeah.
I crashed every 20 minutes. So I just couldn't. I had to
Word,
return the
word,
game.
Word, yeah, word.
Oh, Ace Combat, the new Ace Combat. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that look good. That look good. That
Dude,
look
wow,
good.
Ace Combat. I haven't heard that name
That
in a
look real
long
good.
time.
That
I was
look
like,
real
what?
good. That look like a banger, bro. Yeah, man. Like I said, I liked a lot of the trailers. Like, if I had to, because we got to wrap this up. Like, to be honest, we got to wrap this up because we got to get through this fucking Game of the Year list and shit. I think that this Game of the Year, the Game Awards show was like probably one of the better ones we had. I just didn't like that High Guard was the last game, bro. I didn't like that.
I
Like,
agree.
I think High Guard should have been somewhere in the middle next to the chicken foot game. I think Star Wars should have been at the end, or like maybe like any other game could have been at the end.
I mean, Divinity or Star Wars, I feel
Yeah,
like would have been
yeah.
a good
If
fit.
they
Like,
released
even if
Divinity
it's not a
last, they would've
gameplay
been-
trailer, it's a
Ooh.
teaser. And
Even
that's
that
mainly the
Badger,
reason
that
we watch
Badger
it.
game too. Like that Badger game looked fucking funny as hell, bro. Like I'm gonna play that joint. Like that could have went on the end. I think just again having another live service hero shooter game that apparently nobody wants was just not a good look to have at the end of the show. But other than that, I thought production was really good. I give it like a B, like a B. I'm gonna give it like a B minus. because I do think it was a little long. It was a little long, and I don't think they spent enough time with like all of the categories the way they should have. Like some of them they could have breezed through, but some of them they should have had, you know what I mean, like an actual, you know, them come up on the stage and shit like that. But I have no problem with expedition sweeping because we're gonna talk about it here in this next section, man. If y'all ready to move on, because we gotta.
1 second.
Go ahead.
High guard. I know I said I don't care, but I know why it was the last, and it just hit me.
What was it last for?
It was last because the game is coming out on the 26th of January.
Oh, okay.
It's
So it's
coming out.
Yeah. Okay.
This next month, and I think that it's
yeah.
I don't think the game's going to succeed for that reason because it seems like they're pushing it, and they're going to push it too hard, and that's kind of like it's going to have an influx of players day one, and then it's probably going to fall off. And I'm not going to say that it's possible it doesn't. It's possible it holds on, and it's actually a good game, but I don't know. None of us know because we haven't seen enough.
We haven't played it. Yeah, we got to play it.
That's why it was last, because it was the 26th. It's coming out this next month. That's exactly why right there. Okay, I'm ready to move on now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I thought it was good, man. What about you? You know, you thought it was like, what do you rate it?
The overall Game Awards?
Yeah.
We giving Game Awards to the Game Awards? Oh shit. Okay.
We're just rating it like an A through
I think almost every year it's solid. I think the thing is like whether or not the Game Awards, I feel like it's just more of a platform just to facilitate conversation about your favorite games and which games you feel deserve recognition. So like every year, I feel like it always drives that conversation amongst all the social platforms, whether good or bad. So I think it did its job again this year.
Right.
So yeah, solid.
Yeah. Okay. What about you and Rambo?
I'll give it a solid B. It was a lot of trailer, a lot of games that some games it didn't really draw my attention.
Yeah.
Some games were interesting, but I give it a solid B.
Yeah, there was a lot for everybody. That's what I really liked. There was really a lot for everybody. Like there was a little bit of everything everywhere. Like the Ace Combat people, Resident Evil people, you know, your live service shooter people. There was something for everybody. Your co-op, your couch co-op people. There's a little bit of something for everybody. I thought it was really good.
It was a lot. All I can say is like I couldn't keep up with most of the trailers. Some didn't caught my attention. Some like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
But it was a lot. I think like one of the games out of all that kind of had me thinking a little bit was Tomb Raider. A part of me felt like, so wait, hold up. Are we getting a fourth installment of the continuation of the reboot of Tomb Raider, or are we going?
So they're doing a remake of the very first game that's coming out next year. That's Legacy of Atlantis, and then Catalyst is a continuation of the trilogy that we just got apparently.
And I don't know. You guys play this game called Forest? That was like something I was very surprised that they announced Forest 3. So.
The Sons of the Forest. The Forest series. I recognize it.
Yeah. I was surprised that they bringing out Forest 3. I was like,
so fast too. Yeah, but shout out to them.
Yeah. So
and then, go ahead, bro.
No. And to get back with y'all with the Star Wars trailer, the Old Republic, John?
Yeah.
All I gotta say is I hope it really stayed true to the Old Republic lore in a way, like the OG.
Right.
I don't want to really go over it, but maybe it might give me a certain vibes when more trailer comes out. But I was happy to hear about it. I am, but I'll leave it like that because I don't want to jump any further into it.
Yeah.
So I'll save my case on that.
And then 7 said he gives it a 9.6 in my chat. You know what I mean? 7.
Yeah, I do. I give it a 9.6. So easily A. I'm not gonna say A plus because that would be a 10. A. I'm gonna give it A, and it did what it needed to do, and that's it brings light to new games upcoming, and it gets you hyped for it. And I was definitely hyped for a few of them.
Yeah,
and then it brings light.
Sure.
It brings light, and like Knight said, it brings light to conversations for games we've played and games we've loved, and that's That's absolutely it. And then yeah, like Angel just said, Flute Guy, 10 out of 10 every time.
Right.
4 years in a row now, 10 out of 10. That dude has got the energy of a bear on cocaine. I got a cocaine bear, sure.
I love that movie. It
Yeah,
was really
man.
good. Except for that last scene.
Facts, man. All right, so that's it for the Game Awards. Now it's time, man. It is time for us to dive into the Infernal Gaming Podcast Game Awards show, man. Where we just gonna give you basically our top 5 list. And like I said in the beginning, our top 5 list might differ from your top 5 list. It might differ from the top 5 list of the Game Awards. Listen, this is our top 5 list. This is what me and Eknight felt like were some of the best games of the year. But what we all going to start with, you know what I mean? What we're all going to do is we're all going to pick one honorable mention. You know what I mean? I guess we could pick 2 honorable mentions. We'll pick 2 honorable mentions. I'm going to start with my honorable mentions being Battlefield 6 and Assassin's Creed Shadows, dog. Those are my 2 honorable mentions for the year, man. I was going to say Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster, but I can't do that because that would be my game of the year, man. To be honest with you, that remake would be the game of the year for me. But I said I couldn't do that because it was a game that came out like years ago and shit like that, and I can't do it.
It's if it was a remake like Dead
like
Space
Resident Evil or
Resident
something,
Evil,
yeah.
I would say you could do that, but it's like it's literally just a UE5 skin.
Yeah. So shout out to
no
to
hate
Oblivion.
to the game. I love Oblivion.
Yeah, me too.
What got me into Elder Scrolls in the first fucking place, but
Yeah, man.
I can't
Yeah,
honestly give it
man.
a game of the year.
But I'm gonna give it to Battlefield 6 because as much as like you don't really see me play it these days, hopefully we play something tonight on stream after the podcast and stuff like that. I do think the game was solid. I think the 2 main things that kind of like held it back in the rating department for me is kind of like that battle royale mode and the story not being like very interesting. But other than that, like what I came there for, the main ingredient, what I came there for is solid. The multiplayer is great. I mean, once they fix the little shooting bug thing or the hit detection bug, once they fixed that, I was having a great time. I love Battlefield 6. I think it's a good game. And my other honorable mention, like I said, was Assassin's Creed Shadows, man. I think it's like I had a lot of fun with it, bro. I had a lot of fun with it. I mean, for what it was worth, it carried me through the beginning of the year all the way up until I think Death Stranding and all that shit came out. So like shout out to that game, bro. A lot of content. It was cool. It was a fun little game. I mean, it might New Game Plus it one day. Who knows? I mean, what about you? Like, what's your honorable mentions?
My honorable mentions. I'm gonna have to give it to. Hang on, hold on 1 second here. Let me pull my list up. Caught me off guard here. I thought you were gonna ask Kings about it first.
I can ask Kings about it first. Go ahead, Kings. Give an honorable mention. A game that's not in your top 2. You know what I mean?
Top 2.
Because they're giving their top 2. We're giving our top 5. Just like last year.
Gotcha.
Just to keep the speed going.
Are you talking to me? Or are you talking?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Seven. What's an honorable mention for you for Game of the Year?
Good Lord. That's not in my top 2. I mean, I'll just go with I'll just go with the 3 for my bottom 5.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That works.
Virtua Fighter 5, Revo.
That came out this year?
Yeah. January 27th.
Holy
the game was
shit.
actually freaking lit. Like, if you haven't watched gameplay of it, go watch gameplay of it. It's insane.
I didn't know that shit came out.
They might be a better fighter than, and this might be a hot take, might be a better fighter than Street Fighter 6.
Don't you say it.
Just saying.
Don't you say it, man.
Just saying, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
And
man.
I am a Zangief main.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I mean?
The second one would be
boo this man.
Monster
Hunter
Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds definitely up there.
Okay.
Even though I didn't get to play a whole lot online because of
Your bugs
issues
you
I was
having,
having with my
yeah.
new build that I actually fixed. It was actually something to do with the fact that I'm using all new hardware, and it was stuff that wasn't ready to. The updates weren't out for it yet, and I shouldn't. The computer I built was too new, essentially, and it wasn't ready for online shit.
Okay.
So I had to actually reset Windows all the way to get everything to work. But it works now. I haven't had any
Okay.
problems.
And what about you?
And
Oh, my fault.
I'll say my third honorable mention, which is the bottom 3 again of my top 5. What did I have? I had a freaking whole set going on. Sorry.
Yeah, you
This
good.
is Virtua Fighter 5, Monster Hunter Wilds, and South of Midnight. I
Great
thought South of
game.
Midnight was
Great game.
fantastic, graphically beautiful, and packed a hell of a punch for messages. You know,
I'm
as far as
surprised that
messages
wasn't.
go.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't nominated more because that
I
got like
was too.
the Impact Award. It won that, but like it should have got nominated more. That game was great.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you could have taken out any of the sequels, which was 5 out of the 6 games that was nominated. You could have put that in there.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. All right, Rambo. I mean, what are 2 games that you played this year that aren't on your that you give an honorable like a shout out to? Yeah, I mean,
I'll give like about maybe 1 or 2 honorable shout out. One is Where the Winds Meet.
okay.
Now, you know, I was told about this game by Foxy. Shout out to him. And I looked into the game. As much I want to play, which I got it downloaded, but I never really got the time around because work and life. But
Yeah.
that I hear good things about it.
Wait,
a set.
wait. You didn't play it?
I just said that I didn't play it. I said I just saw people play it. And
Yeah, it's his honorable mention. That's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. All right.
That's
Are,
okay.
are you deaf?
A little bit.
Oh, well,
A
come
little
here,
bit.
man. I got you, man. I got you.
You can clean out my ears.
Happy ending.
All right, that was out of left field. Holy shit.
Have you guys heard about this game?
Yeah.
My second one was like, Don't Scream Together.
Oh, yeah, that little indie game.
Actually,
Yeah.
just bought that the other night.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I actually enjoy this game. It has some bugs, but I could see it like being a very fun game to play with a bunch of your friends and doing nut shit. But you know, that's real fun. Just pray to God your PC can handle it if you don't go high setting. But yeah, that's my only honorable 2 games that I want to mention.
All right. And then my fault.
No. Go ahead.
And I was just
What were
saying,
you about to
what's
say,
your 2?
Rambo?
No, I was gonna say the one game I play that I actually play is Battlefield 6. All right.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I was holding my money back because I knew Black Ops 7 was gonna be a copy and paste like the last Call of Duty.
Big
So
facts.
no disrespect to anybody. You do what you want to do with your money. That's
No,
you.
disrespect to the Black Ops 7 players. Yes, 100%.
But yeah, I wanted to peep about Battlefield 6 to see what. All right, let's see if they really stay true to go back to their old roots compared to what's the last Battlefield game came out? 2042, whatever.
2042. Yep.
Yeah. I heard it wasn't all that good. Even when I played it, I was like, there was like some element missing. But I could say Battlefield 6 really caught my attention heavily. So yeah, I'm happy that it got, you know, mentioned in some awards. Maybe got one award they won, but that was it. But yeah, I'll leave it like that. And
Okay.
oh yeah, I got Arc Raiders. Didn't touch that yet.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Eknight, what's your 2 honorable mentions, man?
My 2 honorable mentions are going to be Peak and Night Rain.
Nice. For one of them, nice. I mean, nice.
Hater.
Suck my dick. Night Rain was pretty fun to play with friends.
It was.
fun.
Let me
A
stop
lot of
hating.
fun.
I had fun with Night Rain, man. It's just that whole cross-play
I just
shit.
wasn't used. I'm more used to
was
Elden
ass,
Ring
man.
and being able to make my own character, but I did quickly get used to the, and it's more of an experimental game from FromSoft, so I was kind of okay with giving it a chance. I didn't really mind it. They reused a bunch of bosses that we fought before, but I thought it was a lot of fun, just playing it with the boys.
Word.
And Peak was great.
Word. All right, man. So this is it. Eknight, I'm gonna let you start it off, man. Why don't you do
the second? Why don't you do this? So we'll all just run the top game at the end. That way you get your final experience, man.
No. We do we're gonna do our top 5, right? Once we get to 2, we're gonna start with y'all. Y'all gonna give y'all 2.
I see what you're saying. I forgot y'all doing top 5.
Yeah. I was gonna add this category if we could add it real quick. Most disappointing game of the year for me. Was Pokemon ZA, bro. Not a bad game, but definitely disappointed me. That's my most disappointing for the year. Definitely most disappointing, man.
It's a downgrade from Arceus.
It's definitely a downgrade. Period, bro. That game is not worth $70, bro. That's a $30 game, man. It's a $30 game.
DLC was dropped like a month after it came out. It's not worth $90.
Wait, so
man.
you got a 2E?
Oh yeah.
I got
it on Switch too. Yeah. I'm a Pokemon fan. I ain't got no shame.
Definitely disappointed.
No, ain't no shame on that. But may I ask this for both of y'all? Cause
you may.
Shut up. No, what about the what's it called? Digimon.
I didn't play it.
Try it.
I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna wait till next year.
It was between something that I am a huge fan of, which is generally most Pokemon shit, and then Digimon, which I haven't played any of the games at all for, but I do enjoy the franchise. Mainly the 3rd season, technically the Card Tamers generation.
Yeah,
I'm awesome.
We'll be playing the new Digimon next year. I'm definitely playing. I'm definitely grabbing it next time it goes on.
I will check it out eventually.
What's your most disappointing, Eknight? You think Pokemon 2?
You already took one of them. The other one is Splitgate 2.
Oh, yeah.
Which is re-released as Arena Reloaded, which is
kind of
just Splitgate 2. I don't know what they're trying to do right now. It seems like they're trying to capitalize on the goodwill of their current community. And Arena Reloaded just lets you play the classic style of Splitgate, which is just no loadouts and what made it fun in the first place. So I just don't. It still was a bit of a letdown.
All right, but start with your number 5, man. Let's get this list going, man.
Oh, my number 5.
Yeah, man.
Well, my number 5 for top 5 games of this year is Mecha Break.
Let's go.
Fucking love that game.
I'm sorry.
It's a free-to-play mech fighting game. It's a 6v6.
I think
and it technically falls under the hero shooter genre, but it's robots, so there's no titties involved, except for when you watch your pilot load in.
I think I've seen you play it before.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, I streamed it before too. Yeah, definitely a great game, man. Definitely.
I need to get back into it. It was a lot of fun. There's new characters I need to unlock. But yeah, it's a super high octane, fast paced mech game. Super fun. It also has an extraction shooter mode, which caught me off guard when they announced it.
Died pretty fast. Died pretty fast.
It's okay. It was okay. It clearly is biased against the flyers and the snipers. In that game, but the main arena mode is a lot of fun.
Facts. Definitely agree. Okay, my top 5, man. So I'm gonna start by saying every game on my top 5 is a 10 out of 10. The last 2 games are literally like 11 out of 10s, dog. The last 2 games are probably some of the best media I've played in a long time, man. 2025 was definitely a hard year for me. This list was very hard to make, man. So I need y'all to, I mean, understand, because I'm gonna give y'all a story behind everything for the most part. For the most part, nothing crazy though. So I'm gonna start off with my number 5. My number 5 is Ghost of Yote. Ghost of Yote is my number 5, man. It's a 10 out of 10. I think it's a great game. I think it has a great world, decent story. Quote me on the decent story. It's not the greatest story, but it's a pretty good game, man. It's a pretty good game.
Better than the original?
Nah, I don't think so. I think the problem I have with Ghost of Yote is, again, the problem I have with most PlayStation games is that it plays it very safe. I mean, it plays it very safe. Like, it's literally the first game again, but with a different character and with different motives. And like the story is kind of predictable. It's very predictable, dog. Like there's a point, like I'm not even gonna spoil it for you. There's a part where like a character comes up and you're just like, hold up. Like the way this person's talking, you would think they're like related to you or something like that. And sure enough, they're related to you, man. It's just kind of like, like I can see,
very straightforward.
Yeah, it's nothing that pushes the narrative like kind of in any kind of crazy direction, but I really do enjoy the game. Like putting it at top 5 at 10 out of 10 should let you know how good the rest of the list is. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying, again, like compared to the other games on this list, it kind of falls, bro. It kind of falls. Like, I mean, I haven't played it in a while because, to be honest, I put a lot of time into it really fast, and I was just really doing all the side shit. There's a lot of side shit, and you can get burnt out of it very fucking fast, and I think that's what happened to me. So, I think I'm gonna put it at 5th place here. Still a phenomenal game, but like I think you can literally put 100 hours into it and not fucking even be halfway done the game, and I think I shouldn't have done that to myself. I think maybe I should have burnt the story first, got through the story, and then did some of that side content. But that's a me problem, not a game problem. I don't think that's the game's problem. I just think that's a me problem. But I think every other game on this list going forward, I enjoy a lot more than Yote. So I'm giving Yote number 5 on the list, man. You know what I mean?
Respectable.
What's your number 4, man? I'm excited. I'm excited, man.
It's my number 4 is Monster Hunter Wilds.
Ooh, good pick.
I think I was the lucky few that played it on PC that didn't have a lot of performance issues. But that game's combat system was a hell of a lot of fun. I think the only thing that was like kind of like a caveat for me that was kind of made it not as great as Worlds was just the fact of how short it was.
Right.
But it did have a lot more monster variety than Worlds did. And what's it called? What was the one on Switch originally? I forget. But the doggos.
Yeah.
Rise.
Yeah. I like that they kept a lot of like, you know, the
Rise mechanics.
Had, like, the Rise mechanics.
Like the wire bugs and shit like that.
Yeah, the wire bug techniques and stuff. They kept it in there. They added a lot new finishing moves. So I thought I was gonna be like my standard longsword, but instead it ended up rocking the insect glaive for a vast majority of the game. A lot of fun, super fun, and that final fight with the Zio-Shia is great.
Absolutely
phenomenal. Actually, I enjoyed the ice guy a lot more than I did the fucking final boss.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I forget his name, but he's like a giant bronze metal, but he shoots like ice, and he's like fun. He's super fun to fight. I did like fighting giant monsters.
It's like Das something. Das. I know what you're talking about. Jindahad. Yeah, Jindahad. Yep.
Jindahad.
Yeah. All right.
Absolute phenomenal.
I like this list so far. So, all right, this is where people get pissed at me, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw it in there, man. My number 4 for Game of the Year 2025, man. Again, this list
Kitty Island Adventure.
This list was hard as shit to make, chat. This list was hard as shit, bro. My number 4 is Claire Obscure Expedition 33, bro.
Yes.
Expedition 33, bro. And listen, again, that is not to say that the game was bad. Again, people are going to look at the place in these two games like, what the fuck? Again, another 10 out of 10 game. I literally just went and bought the collector's edition for that shit. You cannot tell me I don't like that game. I love that game. But the 3 games ahead of it, I enjoyed a little bit more. And yes, people in my chat said I never finished it. Correct. And that is why it is where it is. And I think even if I did beat it, I still don't think it would be better than the 3 games ahead of it. Because again, I'm one of those people, like when I really like something, I listen, clip it. I'm clipping it myself.
Clip it.
I'm clipping it myself. I just clipped it myself. Listen, if I like something, I put the time into it. I know life shit. Yeah, a lot of people who watch me on stream, y'all know that. Y'all know if I like something, I will literally play it all day, day and night. So when you don't see me playing something or not dying to play something, that lets you know, like, I'm really not worried about it. That being said, it's not that I really didn't like that game. It's just like there was other games that came out around that time, Death Stranding, that I just enjoyed a lot more and I wanted to put more of my time into and shit like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, still a 10 out of 10. I literally just went and bought the collector's edition of the game. I love the game, bro. I'm an old school Final Fantasy fan, so I love turn-based games, and I love that they were able to just put a brand new spin on the turn-based action. The story is very emotionally engaging. The characters are great, bro. Like I could sing the praises for days, but again, I just know again, like I don't like that game as much as I like the 3 games ahead of it. And y'all know what like 2 of them are. So it's like, come on, bro. Like, stop it. You know what I mean?
Call of Duty.
One of them we about to stream right after this shit. So it's like, come on, bro. Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's definitely it's definitely worthy of being in my top 5, man, for sure. But what's your top 3? What's your number 3? You know, I want to know, man. I want to know.
My number 3 is Repo.
Woo! The indie love. I like
Repo.
that.
I love.
Yeah,
Repo.
Really?
I like that. I like that.
Like,
Okay.
I feel like it got overshadowed by Peak, but I feel like it was a solid. Like when I look at games, I kind of look at what they do differently in their own genres. Like last year, believe last year, the year prior was Lethal Company for me. Repo is pretty much a Lethal Company type game, but they went harder in like the physics. So like you flail around. The proc chat is hilarious. The monster designs are very interesting and very challenging to fight against. And overall, it's just a fun game to play with friends. And they just did another content update pretty recently. Added a bunch of new monsters, bunch of new items, tweaked some things and stuff, and it's solid. It's definitely a game that I put a lot of time into this year, surprisingly.
Honestly, I can agree with you with that. I agree with you with that.
I love you, man. All right, my number 3. This is where people gonna be fucking sick, bro. This is where people gonna be sick that I'm gonna put this game in front of their beloved Claire Obscure Expedition 33. But look, this was the game of the year for me all the way up until literally June or August when one of the games came out. Monster Hunter Wilds. 100% Monster Hunter Wilds, bro. I loved Monster Hunter Wilds, bro. I could not stop fucking playing that game. Monster Hunter Wilds was so good, chat. It had me in the chokehold. Has me in the chokehold now. We're gonna be streaming it tomorrow. I enjoyed literally Monster Hunter was my number 1, literally all the way up until again another game on this list came out. You know what I mean? It was my number 1 for the longest, bro. And I think recency bias stops a lot of people from remembering. And again, that's going to be the theme for these next 3 games for me too, is recency bias. I think people feel something and they allow that feeling to just carry with them for so long or sometimes not, that they kind of forget. And I think the feeling that I had for these 3 games, I did not forget throughout the entire year. Like it was the standard for every game I played. Like literally the standard for every game I played. Yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter Wilds it was really fun. I think what stopped me from playing it was just like I had a lot of other games coming out that I was trying to prioritize. I had a kid too. Y'all got to remember that too. I had a kid. So it's like my time for streaming and shit was like kind of like cut in half. But I do play it a lot off stream and stuff like that. I wouldn't say like a lot, but I play it enough to where I'm active on that joint. And yeah, man. Monster Hunter Wilds is my number 3 pick, man. It's a really great game. I had a lot of fun with it. I keep wanting to come back to it again, which is like, again, the reason why I think it's above Expedition 33 for me is because it's a game I actively want to come back to. Not like just because I want to come back to it for the story. I want to come back to it because I genuinely love the game a lot. Like I really love the game. You know what I mean? So that's my number 3 pick, man. So this is where we get everybody else involved, man. I'm gonna start with Rambo. Rambo, what's your number 2 pick and why?
What's my number 2 pick? Honestly, Peak. I actually enjoy Peak.
That's a good pick.
Yo, man, it's
Did you see
fun.
the concert they did?
Would you say that the game is peak?
What do you mean? No, actually, honestly, it would be either Peak or RV there yet. That's another indie game. But Peak, I definitely enjoyed that. A lot of fun. A lot of stupid stuff happened. It's kind of remind me of Repo, but minus being attacked by monster or trying to collect treasure. You're trying to escape, man. You're trying to get out the islands wherever you at, climbing and shit. So I actually enjoyed that game. You could get a bunch of your friends, play it together. Y'all will have a funny moments, man. Just really funny as shit. So yeah, that's my number 2, man.
All right, 7, what's yours?
My number 2 pick is going to be Arc Raiders.
Great
It's going to be
pick.
It's going to be a top game for a lot of people that have played it, and that is because it has done something in the genre of extraction shooter, and it's done something more so. Like for me, Tarkov was it was unplayable because of the footsteps. It really just gave me a migraine trying to watch it even.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those games like you feel good playing it. Like it's something to say when you go into a match and you're more afraid of the AI than you are players.
Of other players, yeah.
Fact.
And it's like, wow, you guys have taken something and made something that should be the biggest threat and made it just seem like something trivial compared to something that shouldn't be the biggest threat. And that really is it's a nice fresh breath of air to go in there and be like, oh shit, there's a freaking Rocketeer right there and I don't have any grenades.
Right.
Probably should leave that alone. You know, like
right.
that's gonna down me. And not only that, just the way the game was laid out, the community, the proximity chat, everything about it. Like this is the first game I'm gonna say I've done proximity chat or even haven't muted a whole lobby since Modern Warfare 2. I know that's not a thing, but in Arc Raiders, but like I haven't turned my game chat off, and that's because I've actually fully enjoyed it.
You can mute individuals in the game, so
you can. But normally, like games like that, I just turn the voice chat off, so I don't have to deal with hearing people and getting. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Like I'm gonna start going off too. Like, but then I start getting competitive. Then I start, it makes things more ragey, and I'm just like, I'm here to have a good time. Like that's why I stopped playing competitively. Everybody, well, I think Blaze knows. I played competitively in Street Fighter Ultra 4. I was ranked 18 in the world with Zangief, and that was like my last time I've really gotten competitive in a video game. I mean, Destiny 2, I did it too, but not to the extent I did with Street Fighter 4. And I've just realized that, the more and the older I get, the more I just want to enjoy my game. You know, I don't want to get on there and get upset or get mad. So Arc Raiders doesn't do that to me. Like if I lose something, I went in knowing with all the gear I'm bringing in, I went in knowing I could lose that, and that's perfectly fine. And it's just one of those games that really brings out the fun in that genre, and they've done it way better than any other game in that genre. So that's why it's getting my top 2.
Alrighty, not your turn, man. What is it, man?
Oh shit. Oh fuck. It's Battlefield 6. I've had nothing but fun playing just the standard multiplayer mode. There's all my criticisms for the campaign, which I fucking despise with a passion because it's just 90% flashbacks and just ruins the story for me. Whatever type of story they were trying to tell or whatever. As much as I'm disinterested in RedSec, some of the most fun, like just insane combat moments in the standard multiplayer has just been like just a blast to play. It's also refreshing to just play a Battlefield game that's not bogged down with like crazy advanced movement shooter mechanics or like COD mechanics or anything that's trying to borrow from other games. It's just uniquely just, oh shit, a plane just landed next to me. Holy fuck, let's fall back and try and like retake C. But wait, there's a dude flying a fucking helicopter that's coming right at us, and then we just watch a dude snipe it out of the air with a goddamn tank. I'm just like, oh, dude, it's peak fucking Battlefield. The chaos of the Battlefield is just sheer brilliance. I live for it.
That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad you like that, John, man. Battlefield 6 was definitely a great game, man, but it wasn't like, you know what I mean, it didn't, and unfortunately didn't get my top 5, man. I think if I had to give you a top 10, it'd be like number 6 or number 7 on my top 10 list. But man, listen, I'm trying not to yap on these next 2. But I'm gonna have to yap because like I gotta make y'all understand because the chat, when I tell y'all this was the hardest list ever to make, bro. This was the hardest list ever to make. I went back and forth with these 2 next games for like a month, dog. Because I could not decide which game I liked more, bro. Like I literally put them on the same, like if I had to put them on the same level, they would be. But you know, for the show's sake, I gotta put one above the other. You know what I mean? And this was really fucking hard for me, dog. But my number 2 is gonna be Arc fucking Raiders, bro. It's Arc Raiders, dog. It's Arc Raiders, which easily could be game of the year for me, bro. Easily. In a different world where I didn't play a game that I had some type of emotional attachment to. You know what I mean? This was easily number 1. Nothing is better than Arc Raiders, dog. I
already know what your game of the year is. I forgot that came out this year.
I think Arc Raiders is a generational. I think these next 2 games, and I'm gonna yap on my number 1, of course. You're gonna have to hear it regardless. I'm sorry. I think they're both generational games in the sense of like I think these 2 next games are really going to lead what I think what Arc Raiders is doing right now is what the standard is for a live service game. Like my brother, let me give you all let me give you just a little bit, right? They just gave everybody $10 worth of store credit, right? Which is like nothing if you really think about it, because it's not real money. It's not valued at real money. So it's not like they took a real life loss. They just took the loss of like, damn, you would have maybe spent that $10 to go buy something. They gave everybody $10 worth of in-game credits. You know what I mean? To spend.
So that's on top of earnable in-game credits with the Stelmontes reveal, with the Raider deck. They also gifted us 500 and refunded you store prices if you bought anything in the store. Yeah, they're doing the microtransaction thing Very good.
No, they're
I will
doing the
agree.
live action thing very good.
Live
man.
action?
Live service. I'm sorry, live service thing very well, man. I think it's one of the greatest live service games I ever played, bro. Like I feel like, bro, I'm max level right now, max level with all of everything pretty much leveled up but one bench, dog. One bench. I'm pretty much done everything. I did all the story shit. I got the Flickering Flame event to do and the new expedition that came out. That's it. That is literally it. That's all I have to do.
New expedition.
But the new project, the table.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say these are another
The
one that I missed
banquet
out
or
'cause
whatever,
I'm ready
yeah.
to go for the current one.
Yeah. So it's like, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, every time I get on this game, whether it's just helping, Black or one of my other friends finish their quest or, help them finish their benches and fight Ark and stuff, I always have something to do in that game. And it's like, that's what I love about it. And that's what I've been trying to tell y'all for a very long time. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been trying to tell y'all for a very long time. That extraction shooters was next up, man, because the replay loop is just insane for a game like Ark Raiders, bro. It's insane. You're never done. You're almost essentially never done. I mean, I got to a point where like a week ago where all I was doing was PvPing. You know what I mean? I was going to Stella Montes and literally just, all right, what's up, man? Y'all trying to kill some shit? All right, cool, bet. Yeah, we in there. You know what I mean? But like when I'm with the homies and they got shit to do, we doing that shit. And like I'm trying to tell you, bro, like Ark Raiders is an 11 out of 10 to me, dog. Like that game is fucking phenomenal, dog. It is phenomenal in every way. Just the social experiment of it itself is just great. I love it. I love it. It is easily could be switched with my number one pick, dog. That's how hard it was to make this list, man. But my number one pick's gonna make a little bit more sense when we get there, when I get to talking about it, even though I know y'all know what it is. But I'm just saying, I mean, yeah, Ark Raiders is my number 2, bro. Ark Raiders was my number 1 for like a week. I had it written down as like my number 1 for a week. And then something happened and we'll talk about it later. But yeah, Ark Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rambo, man, what's your game of the year, bro? What is your definitive game of 2025?
Battlefield 6, baby. Battlefield 6. That's all I gotta say.
Let's go.
That's all I gotta say. Fuck
Let's
COD,
go.
Battlefield 6
Let's
all
go.
day.
Let's
There.
go. Love the
End of
year.
story. End of story.
Wait, what did he
Love
say
to
you
hear
do to the fish?
Yeah, he
What?
fucks COD.
Yeah, fuck COD, man. Fuck.
Man, shout out Battlefield 6, man. Great game, dog. Great game.
Good game, man.
Yeah, great
Really
game.
good game.
Yeah,
Great game.
yeah. I said that.
Wonderful game.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now you might be
Yeah.
pushing it a little bit. It's pretty good.
No, man.
I think they just took a little bit. They took a little bit too long to fix some
I think if
bugs.
they just cut out the
in the
story
beginning.
mode and they cut out the battlefield or the battle royale, it's still could stand on its own. That's where I'm at with that game.
That story mode didn't make no
Yeah.
sense. I'll leave it like that.
The story mode was trash.
Story
Yeah.
mode didn't make no sense.
I was shit all over it all day.
I just sat there and I was like, damn, this is kind of epic. What the fuck? What's going on? End
The
of
first
story.
mission was the best mission out of that entire game.
Yeah,
story mode.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
The first
yeah,
mission
it
was pretty
was.
dope.
And then it was just 90 minutes of fucking flashbacks, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
it takes me out of it. I'm
Shit
sorry.
was crazy. Shit was
Damn,
crazy.
man.
I'm glad
I was
y'all
thinking it might
enjoyed that
was
game that
the other
much.
pick,
I'm
the
glad
E3
y'all
didn't make it up
liked
to
that
top
shit.
5. For Blazed, it was number 3.
4. It was number 4.
2, 4.
Number 4.
Was
Yeah,
4?
Yeah.
number 4.
Yeah,
For Expedition.
Expedition was number 4 for me.
I didn't play it, so it's definitely not going to be on this list.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 7, you're back. So go ahead and glaze Expedition 33 for us, man.
You already know, dude. It is Expedition 33. Expedition 33, and I got a lot to say about this game. A lot. I'm gonna try to keep it short, but it's a lot. It's one of those games like we don't see. We don't get those games. Bring your volume down, buddy. Sorry, my son's yelling. Anyway, Expedition 33 is one of those games where we don't see anymore because the people, the developers, they put their heart into this game. It wasn't something that was done for money. They released the game at $40. It was clear while playing the game This was for the gamer. This was for your experience. They took us on a ride, and not just a simple, cool, this is the storyline. Like I had emotions thrown out that I haven't felt in years for a game, or for any media for that matter. And they weren't afraid to do things that other games are. You know, I'm not going to go into things because I would ruin it for other people that haven't played it yet. But there are parts in that story where you think you know what's going on. You think you got it figured out, especially from the beginning. You're like, oh, I see where this is going. And you don't. You have no idea, because then it changes. And then you think, okay, I got it figured out now. Well, you don't, because it changes again. And then you think, all right, finally, we're coming up on the end. I got it figured out.
Facts.
But you don't, because then it changes again.
Facts.
The combat in this game, I have never seen combat done so well with turn-based, where you do take your turn, and it is like everything else, but you have real-time events or quick-time events within the combat that do judge whether you do decent damage, crappy damage, the quick-time events for dodging and parrying, which I'm going to tell you right now, if you get hit, you're dead. I don't mean like one hit, but I mean like if you can't dodge those hits or you can't time your parries, you're done. You go ahead and just reset, reload, and restart that fight, because you're not going to win. And I played the game all the way through on the hardest difficulty, and I loved every minute of it, because yes, I did lose a lot. I died a lot, but I had a lot of fun doing it, because it was like, okay, now I got to figure out this timing. I even went so far as to beat the what's the paintbrush people. I beat their leader at the very end of the game, which was a hell of a fight. Like, it took a long time. And not just the combat, the soundtrack made you feel. Everything about the game made you feel. There is a reason that game won as many and broke records for winning as many awards as it did. And that is just shown because the players voted. And people can hate all they want. People can throw their hate. A lot of people that are throwing their hate didn't even play the game or haven't finished it. But I'm going to be honest with you. The game won all those awards for a reason. And people are upset. Oh, it won all these awards. It took all this. It even got Game of the Year. Of course it's going to get Game of the Year. It won all of those awards. It reached maximum peak for most people. And it's not because the game came out it's not because the game came out and people are just dick-riding it. It came out because the game is that good, and because they showed that they made it for the player, not for the money. That game could have came out for free, and it would have been just as good, because that's how they made it. They didn't make it to come out to make money off of it. I mean, I'm sure there's ulterior motives too to make money, but that wasn't their main goal. Their main goal was to reach the player and say, hey, these games still exist, and it's very rare, but we're going to make you this game, and it's going to be for you. It's not going to be for us to make money off of. It's going to be for your experience, to remember what a game feels like. And we haven't felt that since like the damn 360. And that is a shame. So for me, without a doubt, without a question, Expedition 33 could have not, and I said it since that game came out. Since I played that game, I told you guys it would be Game of the Year, because I knew how I felt while playing it. They did it for us, and you could feel it. They put everything they had, their heart, their soul, soundtrack, narrative, the whole nine. And there is no doubt in my mind that game would have ever lost Game of the Year. Not since I played it. Like I said, I told you guys since it came out, that is Game of the Year, and it will not be beat, because I've not seen a game like that in years. So that's my number one, and that's why.
Man. Shout out Expedition, man. All right, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for this level of glaze, bro. Eknight, man. Tell me why it's Arc Raiders, and tell me why. Tell me why.
Oh, you already know it's Arc Raiders.
I got my dick out. I got my dick out, bro. It's out, bro.
Arc Raiders. Okay.
Tell me.
So, like, unlike y'all who actually got time to play RPGs, okay, I played the. Hold on. Let me bring up my Steam stats. Hold on, guys. Let me bring up my Steam stats for this fucking game that came out in October. I have almost 200 hours played in this game. Like 181 hours in Arc Raiders. I played the absolute dog shit out of this game, and I want to play it right now. If I didn't have work tomorrow, I'd be playing it with you. I'd be playing with all.
Yeah,
of
we
you
gotta
right
run,
now.
bro. We haven't ran yet.
We do,
man.
but you keep
next week.
You keep ducking me.
Next
man.
week,
You keep
I'm
trying
off
to
like
swing
all
attack
week.
me.
Next week,
I know it. I know you're after my goop. I'll play for you.
I should.
All right,
I
appreciate
should.
that.
I should stream snipe you. I should, man. We'll tear you up,
Clip
man.
it. Report him.
Yeah,
Get him.
yeah. I should. I'll tear him up,
No.
bro. Because I've
played.
He just be looking at shit all the time. I'll tear his ass up. Bah,
Oh,
right
I definitely have gotten got. I have definitely gotten got. I will not deny that I have been the one that has gotten got in Arc Raiders. Okay, especially in solos. This is one of the few games where I actually fighting. Like, I'm more of a guy that likes fighting like organic, I guess you could say, or aliens and type shit, like creatures. Like, I like fighting creatures because creatures are usually dynamic, a lot of fun to fight. Like, I play a lot of Halo. Halo has a lot of like diverse characters to fight as like just standard NPCs. This is one of the few games where the actual robots are actually interesting to fight because of the way they move and the way they think and the way they react to things. And it's very all dynamic. It's just you can trap a leaper in a fucking extract and troll the fuck out of someone, and it's fucking hilarious. You can have a matriarch just absolutely like trip over itself because you knocked off one of its legs and now it's stunned. I literally killed a queen with a fucking pickaxe the other day, and unfortunately I didn't record it, and I should have. I was on a free loadout. I saw a bunch of people doing the thing. I had like a fucking a kettle, and I ran out of ammo. I was like, fuck it, I'm on a free loadout. Fuck it, let me jump on that thing. I got up in its grill. I was stuck in that thing's armpit, just whacking away at a queen while everyone else was like shooting at it. I'm like, guys, don't shoot me. I'm on this thing, I'm going crazy. Absolute fucking cinema. Actually got the last hit on it. Got the achievement for it too. I was so stoked, dude. It was, and then we all got down by a Rocketeer after. But that's besides the point. It's one of those games where you would expect solos to be the most toxic PvP experience, and it's not. It's not. just majority the nice people for the most part. You get the one shitter, you get another extract camper or a rat running around just being a douchebag. Sometimes you are the rat. Sometimes you are the asshole.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Sometimes you misjudged the situation, and I'm sorry I shot you because I thought you murdered that man.
Yeah. That's what happened to me.
Street justice aside.
Yeah, I killed 3 people because somebody shot me, sniped me, and I was like, okay, I'm going to wait for them to push me.
I have never seen a situation. Yeah. I've loaded into Stellamontes. Everyone's chill. Someone shoots me. We go after the guy that shoots him. Some new dude loads in, thinks we're chasing after one guy, shoots me in the back. I'm like, no, it's this guy that's shooting everybody. It's like a game of fucking Among Us all of a sudden. There's like 8 people down on the ground and one shiesty skin still standing. Like, it's the amount of dynamic interactions I've had in this game with just players, the arc. Like, what I actually am disappointed in the community are the people that run free loadouts and immediately die after you kill them. Bro, let me talk shit for a little bit. Let me make it a little bit fun for me, because you ran up on me. You came for my goop. And you weren't good enough to get my goop. And now you're on the ground. Don't surrender. Let me talk some shit. Okay? Don't run away. Okay? Like, I've been downed by a free kit in Stellamontes and have trapped a dude that downed me with a shredder just by pressing the button and closing a door. I'm like, nope, that's your best friend now, and get my lick back through the arc. It is 10 out of 10 cinema. The amount of narratives that can come out of this, the amount of RP, the amount of interesting people. Yeah, you're gonna get people that call you slurs and shit. They suck. Who gives a fuck? You're gonna get extra campers. You're gonna get people that complain that the game's not PvE. and they complain about the PvP extra camper rat people that betray you and stuff. I enjoy getting betrayed because it's a narrative. It's a
part
story.
of the game. Yeah.
It's not even the fact that it's part of a game. It's the fact that it makes me like, oh man, you son of, if I ever see you out there in the wild, I'm gonna get my lick back. Like that is Arc Raiders in a nutshell is like playing Red Dead Redemption. But like the NPCs are like 100 times more interesting.
I love it.
And you're
bro.
playing with a bunch of friends. Like
Damn,
it just feels like you're playing in the Wild West, but in like a post-apocalyptic type situation.
Right.
Extraction shooter that's the most casual friendly extraction shooter. And I've played a lot of them. I played Marauders, I played Cycle, I played fucking Level 0 Extraction, where you got to play as like an alien, as like instead of like a scav or something. They totally fucked that game up by placating to the loud minority of that game. I played Tarkov. Like this is one of the few games, and I played DMZ too. And I played the Battlefield extraction shooter in 2042, which was absolutely dog shit terrible. This is one of the few games where I can lose an entire kit of like golds. Like I could lose my Aphelion. Like if I had an Aphelion, right? Well, I don't have it, but like fucking what's the equalizer? If I was running an equalizer on this game and I was fully kitted to take out a matriarch and some dude killed me in a crazy sweaty fight, I wouldn't even be mad about it. I'd just be like, all right, I'm loading in again. Let's run it back. This is the few games where it's like you can actually lose something of somewhat value in your inventory and just be kind of okay with it. And I love it. I also like to be a
10 out of 10
little,
game.
little gremlin.
Definitely.
It is a 20 out of 10 game.
Yeah, I go that
personally,
far too, man. It is the standard. It's the standard for a live service game.
It is one of the 3 generational games that has come out this fucking year. That being, and I recognize Expedition 33 as a generational redefining of the turn-based genre, much like Baldur's Gate before it. And also, Silk Song, I feel, is a generational Castlevania game. Again, both games I did not play, but I can recognize that they have a very significant impact on their own genres.
Right.
But Arc Raiders, hands down, 10 out of 10. I feel like even if I played Expedition, I feel like Arc Raiders would still win it for me.
Yeah,
I know.
That's how.
That's the level.
That's how I feel,
of dynamic,
bro.
like interactions in the world, and it's just gonna get better because they keep adding content that's not terrible.
That shit
makes
crazy,
me feel
man.
terrible for trusting them. It's okay.
We're gonna be taking Rambo through his first time of playing Arc Raiders here in a little bit, man. It's gonna be crazy, bro. I'm excited.
I'll bring him to Stellamontis. He'll have a great time.
Nah, he's not ready for that yet. Not ready for that yet. We got to get him wet in the dam first, and then I mean, we'll.
Hey man.
I got a few drinks.
Yeah, dude, you can't full fist him until you pop his cherry, dude.
Whoa.
Listen, I've taken a couple of my goobers with me to Stellamontis first time. Okay, it's an interesting.
Listen, I take Black and Coyote and Ron to Stellamontis at least for 3 hours a night.
You know what?
Because
it's also interesting.
That's all I do is freeloady, go in there, kill a bunch of people, sell everything I get. I'm part of the problem, bro. Part of the problem.
Yeah, but what's interesting is that you run 3v3s primarily, and I run solos primarily.
No, don't get it twisted, bro. The thing is, a lot of times when I'm playing by myself, like when I'm just nobody's with me, I'm playing solos. Yeah, off stream I'm playing solos. A lot of times when I'm on stream, I play a lot of solos on stream too. Yeah, on stream I'm always playing with people because I always have people. But yeah, like I play a lot of solos. But since, like I said, I'm max level. I got all my benches. I got a lot of blueprints, bro. I go to Stellamontis and just squad fill Stellamontis, freeloady. It's going there. everybody's on the same type time with trios. Everybody's in there like, yo, you trying to kill people? All right, yeah, I'm trying to kill people. All right, bet, let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
it's funny because like I'm more of a passive gamer when it comes to like arc raiders. So like I don't usually initiate the fights, but I sure as shit will finish them. Like
Yeah, bro.
it's always funny when we find in a group, we're like, oh man, a friendly trio. And the moment we walk past them, they shoot us in the fucking back. Like the rats they are.
Yeah, you can't shoot me, bro. You shoot me, it's a wrap, man. You can act 7. I'm gonna spend the whole rest of the match hunting you the fuck down. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. You're gonna die, dog.
Yeah.
Like I promise.
To be fair, me a side story to say, me and Octavius were in a duos and we were looting damn control tower, and we had already fought off like one pair of people who were like kind of, I guess they were kind of trapping people in the bottom. Because there's a lot of dead bodies at the bottom of that tower. So we were in the control tower room with the key card. We're looting, and another pair of dudes walk in on our loot, and we stake our claim and guns out, blasted them, took down their one buddy. So we thirsted that one guy, and we thought the other guy ran off. So we're looting, taking our time, doing whatever. I think like 10 minutes had passed. Open the door. His partner's still fucking there, dude. He came out blasting, and I'm like, what the fuck? Caught us completely off guard. We still dusted his ass. But the important point is that some people, I respect the long game that they play. It's one of those games where you're just not going to get the same type of interaction every single time.
Yeah, nah, absolutely not.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. You shoot at me, it's a death sentence, bro. We spending the whole rest of the lobby trying to get, we're gonna spin it back, bro. You can ask anybody who play with me, bro. We have one bad raid, it's off the Stella Montes, dog. And like I have, so bro. We be in spaceport, just minding our business, fighting art. Somebody kills us, takes our shit. It's like, come on, y'all, going to Stella Montes, freeloading Stella Montes, let's go. And then I gotta play that for like an hour till I feel good, and I just tear people, up, bro. I love you, man. Man. Great game.
You should tell them about the 8 people we had in Stella Montes and that one.
Yeah, so we went to Stella Montes. It was one King Se7en and one BLAZEDxENFERNO with a Torrente, and nice to say, man, we probably wiped the whole lobby in one place. Yeah, we wiped the lobby in one place.
On YouTube?
Nah. I didn't do that one. But we murdered the whole fucking lobby, bro. It was bad, bro. Like the whole lobby was gone, dog. Like me and 7 could have just been in there looting the whole thing, man.
Yeah, I know. Me, man. I think Boomer. I can't remember if it was a Wolverine or Octavius. We definitely had a trios experience like that, where we were just gunning everybody down.
This is great.
It was Goop City.
It's great, man.
The goofy thing was that we were in one spot. We were literally there just trying to loot because it's like the best loot place in Stella Montes.
Yeah, we were in security.
We go in there, we see 2 people downstairs, and we're like,
by above Metro, right?
Yeah, above Metro.
That's a popular. So I think they just recently fixed the spawns in Stella Montes, but that's like. That and medical are like hot spots for spawning in.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk away, someone else just spawns in right after you. That's why it became so toxic with PvP. It's just because people are just spawning on top of each other. I literally had one where I like spawned in, and literally across the hall from me, like 2 seconds later, I hear like the shield charger pop on, and some dude just spawned in across the hall from me and just started gunning me down. I'm like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I just got here. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, Stella Montes is definitely where I go for like just crazy PvP if I'm really feeling it, for sure.
Yeah, man, I love that game, bro. All right, my number one pick, y'all already know what it is, man. So I got to give y'all a long ass story like Eknight did with his number one, because it'll only make sense once I give y'all the full story, man. So y'all ready? Y'all ready to hear my story of why somehow, some way, a walking simulator game is better than every other game that came out this year? And by the way, my number one is Death Stranding too, man. You know what I mean? And I'm surprised. I'm gonna get y'all upset real quick before I make y'all understand, right? So, I mean, not to get too deep, not to get too emotional, right? when the first game came out in 2019, I was in a rough spot in my life. I was in a different place in my life. You know what I mean, I was in a different place playing a game about a guy with a baby strapped to his chest. You know what I mean? Just walking around doing shit with epic music and all types of shit going on. Fantastic game. That was my game of the year for 2019 until I played Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is one of the greatest games I ever played, man. I love that fucking game. That game's fucking good, bro. So good. If you haven't played it, go ahead and play that shit. But when Death Stranding 2 came out, man, like I ain't gonna lie, I was excited for this game. I waited a long time for Death Stranding 2. It came out, and again, I'm in a whole different spot in my life. I got a kid now. My kid's a little older. I think at that time, like my daughter was like 6 months, 7 months. I played a majority of that game with my daughter like on my lap, like literally on my lap. You know what I mean? Like, because I played that game mostly off stream. I think I streamed it like once, and I played the entire 80, because it took me about 80 hours to beat the game, because I did like literally everything, because I'm a fiend. I did literally everything. You know what I mean? A lot of shit. So, yeah, bro. Death Stranding 2, the same way y'all feel about Expedition 33 is the same way I feel about Death Stranding. Now, why it beat Arc Raiders is an entirely different story. I think Arc Raiders and Death Stranding 2 both do the same thing for me, but the problem with Death Stranding and why it probably wasn't hitting me at first and why I had just switched Arc Raiders to number one over Death Stranding was because, to be honest with you, it was one of those things where it's like, Arc Raiders is a returning experience. Like, you're getting a different experience every time. The feeling is rapidly changing with every extraction, every game, every time you load in. Death Stranding is kind of like a one hit. It's like, the best way I explain it to somebody is like this, right? Like, I don't know how many of y'all watch movies and shit like that. I hope y'all watch movies, right? But when Avengers Endgame came out, right? I went to one of the first viewings in Philly for that movie. The theater was packed, bro. It was packed. And it was like seeing that movie for the first time alongside a bunch of other people who just seeing this shit for the first time was like an experience. Like the thing when like everybody hops out the portals and like, you know, Captain America's like Avengers assemble and shit. Like that was like a crazy emotion that just hit the entire theater. That part where Iron Man, you know, does the I am Iron Man and finishes off Thanos. Like that was like that experience was just crazy seeing it for the first time. Obviously, it's not going to feel the same way the second time you go and see the movie because you've already experienced it. And that was the feeling I was having with Death Stranding versus Arc Raiders. It was like every time I play Arc Raiders, I'm getting a different experience. I'm getting a different vibe. But I beat Death Stranding. I had the experience. The experience is over. But to be honest with you, that experience stuck with me literally the whole year, bro. The whole rest of the year, at least, because it came out in, well, like, I think middle of August or something like that. That experience stuck with me. Like, I can literally tell you my entire journey. Like the whole 80-hour journey, like where I went, which way I went, what bridges I built first, what roads I started on. I could tell you everything, bro. And that's when I knew like I really, really, really liked that game, dog. And I think that's what fucked up a lot of the people in my chat is they thought like Arc Raiders kind of just stole Game of the Year over Death Stranding. It was like, nah, like Death Stranding just had an experience that again, like I'll never get that experience again, bro. I'll never get that experience again. And like the experience of beating the game and figuring everything out. Cause again, it's a Kojima game at the end of the day. So when that was, oh my God. And this person and that, bro, peak. And I cried. I literally cried at the end of Death Stranding, bro. And everything clicked and you know what I mean? Like just them explaining, because again, the whole thing of the game is like in the first game you connect the world, you know, through the chiral network, which is quote unquote the internet, And then the second game is all about, should we have connected? Should we have stayed socially distant from each other and shit? And it was like, we just dealt with that. We just dealt with social distancing a couple years ago. So it's kind of crazy. Like, just like kind of the real world themes that are experienced and stuff like that. Like, just saying the dangers of like the internet and being connected to other people, and how like other people's energy, kind of rubs off on you, and like experiencing loss and stuff like that. It is a great game, bro. Phenomenal game. And I loved literally every fucking second of delivering fucking packages, bro. I loved it. I fucking loved it, chat. Every package I delivered was just like, it was just a great feeling, bro. It was a great feeling. And it's just crazy to say, bro, because like I felt like the first game was good, but it wasn't good enough. And it's like I feel like Death Stranding 2 is finally good enough. And there might be like some emotional bias to why I have it at number one, because again, like I did play a majority of the game with my daughter, so I kind of have that experience along with it. But it's also just, again, the peak storytelling. The throwbacks to Kojima's other games, which I won't spoil for y'all. Man. Because I do think this is, if you didn't play the first game, that's cool. But I do think, because the second game does such a good job of explaining the first game, kind of like on a Witcher 3 type level. I think everybody should play Death Stranding 2. You don't have to pay $70. Wait for it to go on sale. It's coming to PlayStation soon. It'll probably come to Xbox eventually. It's coming to PC soon. It'll come to Xbox eventually. I think everybody needs to give the game a try, bro. I think it's a solid game. I think it's peak storytelling at its finest. And I really enjoyed it, bro. I really enjoyed it more than every other game I played this year. Honest to God, dog. Honest to God. It was hard because I really love Arc Raiders. I love Arc Raiders. This is the game I've been waiting for a long time, man. And we finally got it. So, but I think Death Stranding was just, it was that Avengers experience for me. It's that Avengers Endgame experience for me, where like experiencing all that shit for the first time was just like, wow, bro. Like this is peak, bro. This is like really peak. Like I'm never going to get this experience again, and I need to cherish this. And I love that game, bro. It has a ton of replayability. Even after you beat the game, there's so much shit to do. Great game, dog. Phenomenal game. I hated that it didn't get even a single award at the game shows, but I get it. Like, this was a very competitive year. This was easily the hardest year for games. We had so many good games, dog. Like, again, we didn't even name a lot of games, bro. Like, but there's a lot of games we played this year. And I think Death Stranding is just a cut above all them shits, bro. All them shits, man. And yeah, that is why Death Stranding 2 by me and Arc Raiders is Game of the Year for the Infernal Gaming Podcast, man. That's it. That's all we got.
Nice.
That's all we got, man. That's all we got for y'all, man. Great game, dog. Great games. I'm gonna go and say it. My most anticipated for next year is Resident Evil. I think it's already got Game of the Year for me. I'm also clicked that. I think it already has Game of the Year for me. I don't think anything's beating that, John, for me next year, because I have so much Resident Evil bias in my heart. Unless like Elder Scrolls 6 magically comes out next year.
Yeah, okay, dude. They didn't even announce a teaser at the Game Awards when Todd Howard came out.
That shit just magically appears, you know what I mean? But
you guys want Skyrim on the fridge now?
This was definitely a hard year for games, man. But I'm excited for next year. I want to say, because we're gonna wrap this up now, because it's been a long ass episode. I ain't gonna cap. It's been a long episode.
It's past my bedtime.
I want to say thank you to the two guests, Se7en and Rambo, for listening to me in the E-Night rant for most of the time. Yeah, I mean, and
Yep,
thank y'all for your input on the podcast and stuff like that. Going into 2026, we're not gonna be as consistent with the podcast. I think I'm gonna switch to like a monthly type vibe with the podcast now, instead of like trying to force a bi-weekly show every week. I think it's either gonna be depending on like what's going on in the gaming world or music world. It kind of dictates if we put on a show or not. But I think going into next year, we're gonna be doing a couple things. We're gonna be changing up some things. We're gonna be on a couple different platforms. I'm doing more live shows. So there'll be a couple more live shows next year. I was thinking we could do something for episode 117. Yeah, I mean, we could do something special for episode 117 when we do it. Yeah, I mean, because it's Eknight's favorite number. Yeah, I mean,
What? No way.
yeah, we could do something for that. But yeah, after this podcast drops, because it'll be on all platforms next Wednesday. After that, the week after, I'll have the music podcast for y'all. And then after that, it'll be a little bit of a hiatus. I'm not going to lie to you. The hiatus might be until after Resident Evil 9 drops. You know what I mean? But at least we'll have a good show for y'all. And it'll be a great time, man. So expect the next gaming episode to be sometime in fucking March. All right? That's what I'm basically trying to tell y'all, man. We're going to take a little bit of a break, come back, give y'all a great show, and then just kind of hit the ground running. Now, I do have a couple collabs as well planned up. We're going to do another Call. Why I didn't talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 7 on this podcast is because I'm already planning to do a Call of Duty episode sometime next year as well. So maybe that might be 117. I don't know. We might do that. Might be 117.
Sacrilege.
It's Call of Duty. I know that'd be crazy. So, yeah, I mean, I just want to say thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for listening to us rant about games, whether we're right or wrong. And I feel like that's going to be the key takeaway from me for this podcast, y'all, is like, in this world of what we do, there is no right or wrong. Like, if you enjoy something, you enjoy something. Don't let anybody else tell you what you can and can't enjoy unless it's Elden Ring, because that game is not fun. But other than that,
hater.
Such a hater, dog.
Hater. You said they talk about how you can't hate on games, and then you just hate on the game.
Other than that game,
number one is like, go hate my game, but
man,
I'll hate your game.
Because other than that game, I think
big words coming from somebody who plays the same game that's been released 8 times.
That's right, man.
Call of
right.
Duty.
Yeah, man.
More than 8 times.
I mean, it is
Bro,
what
you're
it is, bro.
basically playing the same game as that came out last year. That's literally the same design, same engine. The only thing you can do is put your feet on the wall for 2 seconds.
And I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again and have fun while doing it.
Stopped. Someone's take his wallet and his internet away.
Definitely most disappointing goes to Black Ops 7 as well, but I had to give the nod. I think the most disappointing game to me this year
way worse.
Was definitely ZA, man. Definitely ZA, bro. Definitely ZA,
dude.
man.
As anticipated as it was for Ashes of Creation to come out the way it did, wow.
Yeah, that game, that game was fucked. But at least it's not Elden Ring, man. You know, that game is fucking ass, bro. So,
it is now because I've already done everything. But I loved the moment I played it. You know,
shout out Elden Ring. Shout out all of the game of the year winners from the show, man. Shout out everything. Big shout out to my brother Eknight for doing this shit with me, man. I appreciate you. We've been doing this shit for like 5 years now, bro. It's crazy.
Has it been 5 years?
It's almost 5. June will be 5 years of the podcast, bro. So, and we still ain't making no money from this shit.
I guess I need to retire. It's like, no.
Yeah, man. This shit's crazy. But we'll have more for y'all in 2026, man. Hopefully y'all have a good holiday. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. And enjoy y'all time with the family. And we will see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everybody.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
This is also where I say goodbye. You guys have been great. Rambo, it's nice talking with you again.
Likewise.
King, it's nice meeting you for the first time. I think. If I don't remember, my bad.
As well.
And yeah, I'm outie. I'm an old man, and
Yeah, go get you some rest, bro. Go get you some rest, man. We out.
I gotta go power down.
We out, man.
Good night,
Auf Wiedersehen.
good night.
Gute Nacht.